Hello, everyone. It's William here at Allegory Gallery. How are you all today? Susie's here. Hello, Susie. Thank you for joining us today. I'm going to get this started. Andrew's still downstairs working on a few things. But it's a Bead Kiki tonight. We're going to hang out. We're going to look at some beads. We're going to chit chat. We're going to have fun together. I hope. Please join in. Shells is just popping in and back out. Have a good weekend. You too, Cheryl. Enjoy it. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Andrew's leaving me here in a day. Tomorrow? I think he said tomorrow. I thought I thought I had at least another day, but he's going to be off on his way to another class. So it's going to be it's always a little hectic when he goes, because it's a disruption to the normal vibe of things, and I'm always concerned about him being on the road, and my anxiety kicks up a little bit. So it's gonna be a weekend for me, but I think he's gonna have a good time. So I just try and put that energy out there, right? And we're gonna have a good time tonight hanging out. I hope you are ready to look at some good beads tonight. And hope you're ready to chat with me. If you're out there, please say hi. I have us going on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. I can see Facebook and YouTube comments here, but when you see me looking over here, that usually means I'm looking at Instagram to see if anybody's out there. And then when I look at this way, this is usually where Andrew's going to be. So I hope everybody is great today. I don't know how your day went. My day, I went to the store today. And we were open in Johnstown, and our friend Nancy came in. It was good to see Nancy today. She's had some adventures. I don't like talking about other people's things, but she had some good adventures, and it was good to catch up with her. And she's someone who has been coming in here and there to take classes in Johnstown when she can get away to do it. She's still working, and it makes it difficult because she does work some weekends and things, and she's busy. People are busy when you work all week. You're also busy on the weekends. But she did come in because tomorrow, she's going to come in tomorrow, but tomorrow we're supposed to get an ice storm here in Western Pennsylvania around this area. Mostly, I see the ice storm. Sorry, I can feel cat hair. I have it. It has said mostly in the Johnstown area, Canberra County. And so I don't know if you're in Johnstown. I don't know if we will be open tomorrow. The rain and ice is supposed to start around 1 p.m. So we opened at 11. For me to be there like an hour and a half before I'd have to get back on the road in case it got icy, I don't know that it's worth it. I'm going to follow the weather and kind of keep an eye on it tonight to see if any of those patterns change. But it's looking like it may possibly not be going into the store tomorrow. But I will post on the Facebook timeline for those of you who watch and those of you who may stop in to know what's going on. Hello, Donna. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing well. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. I'm chill today, kind of. My anxiety has been up a little bit today because we were talking about some of the banking issues we had the other day. Now someone tried to hack into my account today. So the scary part of that is my password is pretty much unguessable. It's one of those, created passwords that has lots of letters and numbers, and it doesn't mean anything, and it has special characters, and it's a strong password. I have to say, I don't even know it without my password app. Like, the password app makes it. And so the bank was sending me login, like the two-factor authentication, saying, use this code to get into your account. Use this code to get into your account. So to get that far, someone has to have my username and they have to have that password, or else it wouldn't send that text message to me. So thankfully that's on, and I had that turned on. Thank goodness for two-factor authentication. It saved us a number of times. but yeah, so then because that happened, I kind of started going through my other banking passwords and credit card passwords and PayPal and Square and all that. And I started updating those just in case. I don't know what's happening, but um, from what I can see, no one got into the account because the two-factor authentication worked. But that was a little bit alarming. I wrote to Andrew and I'm like, hey, here's the number if you're trying to get into the bank. I don't know, like he has his own account. There's no reason for him really to go into mine. But I said, if you're trying to get in or you're checking something, but that was not him and it was not me. So that was a little scary. It still has me a little bit anxious. And then um, yesterday before the live, when we were in Johnstown, we were looking at that house in Johnstown. We stopped and got some coffee. And although on my cup it was written decaf, I had taken like 3 drinks of it on the way home. And by the time we got home and got to the cottage, my heart was beating fast. My anxiety kicked way up. And I started having like a mini quiet, like I didn't want to make a big deal out of it, but a mini quiet panic attack. Um, and I've been on edge ever since then. And so caffeine, every once in a while, I think, well, maybe I should try a little bit of caffeine. I know not to because I think they accidentally made me a caffeinated beverage. And it was not a good thing. Norma is here. Hello, Norma. Thank you for joining us. Donna says, we had a high today in Clanton, Alabama of 80. 80. I had to turn my air on earlier. It got so hot in my house. That is wild. That is wild. Donna says, oh, William, that's scary. Yeah, the banking thing was not good. The panic attack was not good either. But so whenever that happens to me, it kind of has lingering effects, right? So all day today I was a little on edge. And then when the banking thing happened, I was really on edge. Thankfully, that happened after I saw Nancy. And I could fully talk and interact and not have that in the back of my mind. That someone's trying to get into my account. But it was a day. It was a day. But I did have a good day at the shop. I got reel content for our shorts and our reels, and I posted a few of those, and I have more to work on. I worked on some packing, so that was great. Yeah, it was one of those days. It was one of those days. Donna says, tell me about it. And a week from today, the low will be 31. Hey, Vicky's here says, I hate when they do that. I know. Normally that coffee shop I go to in the mornings from time to time, and they're very good. But we went later in the day, and it wasn't the same people who like know my order, or at least know that I'm always decaf. And so it was written on the cup, but the person who made it, I saw them, they were refilling some of the coffee beans and stuff. And I said, that's a really big thing they're filling for decaf. Usually they have a big one for regular caffeine beans that they grind, and then there's the smaller one for decaf. And I was like, and I should have asked, and I didn't. It didn't hit me because they usually do a good job. And so anyway, that's been my few days here. But today was good. Today was a pretty nice day. The sun came out at a few times. It was cold though today. I felt cold all day. It's 28 right now, which isn't, I mean, that's not too bad. And I don't know what the high was today. The high was supposedly 41 today. Let me see. Is that really 41? Yeah, they said the high of 41. But it felt cold. It felt very cold to me. I could not get warm today. It was one of those days I just could not get warm. And then tomorrow, around 1 is when the ice is supposed to start. And so I don't think I'll be going to Johnstown tomorrow. Plus, Andrew will be starting to get on the road. He's going the opposite direction at least. So hopefully the weather will be good for him to leave and be okay. This is lovely weather. Welcome to Alabama. If you want winter back, just wait a week or so. Yeah, right? Hey, Teresa. Hey, thank you for joining us. Yeah, so Andrew's working on a few things downstairs yet. and I figured I'd come up and chat with y'all and get this Bead Kiki, the Friday night Bead Kiki. It's a hangout. It's a chat. It's a chill party, right? Just kind of a get together and catch up. Catch up. Norma says, why does the bad weather start every time Andrew gets on the road? I know. It makes me so nervous. And I'm already, like I just went through, I'm already on edge. But we just have to believe everything's going to be okay. We just have to believe everything's going to be okay. Yeah, that's all we can do. And trust that he knows what he's doing when he's driving. He's a good driver. Obviously, he drives a lot. So he has lots of experience driving in all different kinds of weathers. Some of the weather when he used to drive to Tucson and back was much more harrowing than what he deals with a lot of the times here going south a little bit. So yeah, that's that. We often talk about like books and things. I just finished a book, The Midnight Library, and now I'm blanking on the author's name. And Midnight Library, Matt Haig. Matt Haig. I don't know if any of you have ever read that, but it was an interesting book. He deals in his books, and I've not read many of them, but I've read a lot of synopses about his books because I'm trying to choose my next book, and I think I might read another of his. But he deals with anxiety and depression in his books a lot, and so this book was really good. It's about somebody who was depressed, and they were on the verge of life, and it talks about this midnight library. She went into this library and she got to choose a book from any shelf, and the book was a different life, the different choices she could have made in life. And it goes through all these different choices that she makes and all these different books that she chooses. And it's a really interesting concept. I thought it was an interesting book. It was a good read. And it had a good ending, which I always appreciate on books like that. It could have been depressing, but it had a good ending. And I don't want to ruin it if you do want to read it, but it was a good book. Anybody else reading anything good out there to share? Angela's here. Hello, Angela. Marianne is here. Hey, Marianne. Thanks for joining in. Yeah. So I started reading that, and now I started reading Henry David Thoreau's Walden. I had started that many years ago. I have a few copies of it all around. Like I find copies of it once in a while in the house, and I have it on the Kindle. And I started reading it, and then the battery on my Kindle went dead, and I still have to find the charging cord for it. So one thing that prompted me to start rereading it, I enjoyed it when I did start reading it, but I've been getting a little bit better at reading more often lately. I've been trying to read before bed, and I'm trying to work on my patience with reading, and I'm starting to find, maybe it's just because I'm getting older, I'm starting to enjoy reading more. And I think for so long in school I was forced to read. I was a literature major, a language major, and I read a lot, and I think it burned me out. And now I'm starting to feel the joy of reading again, and it does help calm my mind oftentimes before bed too, a good story. And so I read it before or started reading it before and started enjoying it. And then I just stopped, and because I wasn't there yet. And in the Midnight Library book, she talks a lot about Walden, Henry David Thoreau. That's the right book, right? Yeah. And so I started reading it, but I might jump to something else. I don't know. I might read another Matt Haig book, maybe, before I continue with that. Marianne says, just some foodie mysteries at the moment, and the book on Anglo-Saxons. Nice. Vicky says, I just started My Beloved Monster by Caleb Carr. What's My Beloved Monster? What's that about? I haven't heard of that. Beloved monster. That looks cute. Rescue cat who rescued me. That's cute. Might have to look into that. Dale says, just tuning in from work, busy night. You're always busy, Dale. Always seem like you're busy, but thank you for tuning in. I'm glad you can tune in while you're there. It's good to see people. It's good to see people. You know, we're night people too, and you know, technically this is work for us. Work, right? And I say that because it is and it isn't. We get to hang out with you. It's a nice thing for hanging out, but this is still a part of our work day, and we're still trying to, you know, make ends meet by selling things. That's still part of the job. And so I know what it is when you oftentimes can't do things because you work certain hours, or you know, like if we did these during the day, I think we would have a different turnout of people because a lot of people work during the day. So Dale being working at night most of the time, I'm glad that you're able to tune in from work. Hello, Mary Jane. Thanks for joining us. We had a fun time, I think, last night. We had a really fun time chatting last night. And then we got into the lots, and I think the lots kind of slowed down a little bit, slowed the energy down. Tried not to, but I think, well, I think it was just that we got late. We talked for like 2.5 hours before we actually got into any of the lots, I think. So I think that also did it. But that was a 4-hour marathon last night. So I had a lot of fun, though. And I'm glad that people hung out and stayed most of the whole time, which was amazing. We had upwards of like 36 people watching at one point, which is really good for us during a live. And we stuck with 16 or 18 all the way through, pretty much to the end, at the lowest point. So that's really great. That's really great. So thank you all for doing that and hanging out with us. Hopefully you'll hang out with us here tonight again. I did not share this early because I was at the store and driving home, and I stopped at the grocery store and some things like that. So unfortunately, I didn't get my banner up when I normally do. So if you'd help us by hitting that share button on this, that would be great. I would love that. And make sure you hit the thumbs up and all that good stuff too. It really helps. Let's see. Norma says, Marianne, have you read the Gourmet Detective series? I just finished 4 to 8 that I got a deal on for my Nook, and I'm getting ready to start 1 to 4. You started 4 to 8? You didn't read the first 4? Is that? I guess maybe with a series sometimes you can do that. Some of those books you can jump in anytime. Teresa says, we wanted to see the beads. Good. I hope you want to see the beads tonight too. Hello.
Howdy. What did I walk in on?
We're talking about, what were we talking about? We're talking about books. I just finished The Midnight Library, that book I've been reading. And I started Walden. People were talking about the books they've started reading.
What is The Midnight Library?
By Matt Haig, yeah.
That's supposed to be really popular right now.
Yeah, he talks about anxiety and depression, so that's a popular topic, I think, right now. But yeah, it was, and yeah, it was a good book. I enjoyed it.
Is it a science book, or is it?
It is. So it is. I was saying it is someone who's on the verge of life, and the
verge of life.
Yeah. There's.
What do you mean verge of life?
There's suicidal warnings in this.
You mean verge of death?
Well, maybe. Originally. So yeah. Anyway, this all happens, and the book cues you in right away, because like the first sentence is like 7 days before she decided to die. Like that's like how the book starts.
Really dramatic.
I know, and it gets dramatic because it counts down, and then it's like, but so I should say that because that could be a trigger for some people.
You're like, here's a book recommendation.
I know.
Get ready, y'all.
But she goes into, like, in her mind, she goes into this library, and there's a librarian there that she used to know in school, and
Don't give it all away.
I know, but anyway, she picks a book, and she's allowed to pick a book, and every book is a different decision that she could have made in her life, and she goes through all these lives, and it talks about what happens when she makes all these different decisions and what life she can stay in. If she finds the right life, she's allowed to stay in it and all this stuff. So yeah, it deals with parallel realities and the whole the multiverse and the possible science behind that. Of course I like that. So yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, those look good.
It needs a little razzle dazzle.
Yeah, you razzle dazzled it up.
Yeah, I do need.
You did a good job. That has changed a lot since I saw them.
I need some. I was gonna look for the wet wipes.
Oh, I have paper towels. There's wet wipes down at the laser.
Oh, they're those Zeiss.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Oh.
Oh, but did you see any alcohol?
Alcohol.
Isopropyl, the beloved.
I feel like.
You know, I randomly found a bottle of isopropyl alcohol.
I feel like I've seen it here. Is there anything in the bathroom with that stuff?
Maybe.
I don't think I would have brought that though, because
I randomly picked it up in Gatlinburg. I was like, waste not, want not.
Randomly picked it up.
And it
where from? Like,
you know what? My suspicion is that somebody had been like hauling their stuff in, and it must have fallen off like a little wagon.
Oh yeah. So you just like found it in the grass, like.
In Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg.
And then I was like, oh well.
It's yours now.
I don't want to have to like hunt somebody down for the isopropyl alcohol.
No.
So,
Norma says, William, I read the later ones because I got them cheap, and now I want to read the earlier ones. That's good.
This sounds good.
Hello, Danette.
Howdy.
Thank you for joining us. Is just checking in. Stay, Danette. Stay, Danette. Stay. So Andrew's just given me some. Well, he's not given it to me yet. He's not handed them over yet. He does some work. He's working on them. But some polymer clay things that we're going to show you tonight. So that's going to be part of the show tonight. Part of this Bead Kiki, this bead hangout, this bead party. I wish we could kind of have music going and like. I've been listening to Lady Gaga's new song and I love it. I don't know if you've listened to it yet. It's called Abracadabra, and I've had it on repeat for like a day since I started listening to it. And it's really got a good beat. And if you like Lady Gaga's stuff, I know she's not for everyone, but this is kind of, I feel like, going back a little bit to, I just blanked on the name of the song now. I can't think of it. The Monster songs. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of throwing it back a little bit, which I really like. I like that era. And so I've had this song on repeat. It's kind of a little bit, well, it's abracadabra. It's like witchy stuff, which is kind of cool. Let's see. Teresa says, Norma, I borrowed the first book in the series on Libby. Yeah, see, Libby's great, except I don't think I read fast enough to do things on Libby. Like the Midnight Library took me some time, because I only read a little bit at night usually, and I know there's usually limits on Libby. I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if I'm fast enough of a reader yet. I'm a really slow reader. That's another thing. I had a hard time in college sometimes with reading things because, one, I was reading in other languages, which was hard enough. And two, I'm a slow reader. I'm one of those readers that, like, some people just kind of sight read and they just read and they look at things and they don't, like somehow they process it. I've heard this. This is a way people do it. But I read every word out like in my head. I have an internal monologue, and some people don't have that. I do, and it makes me read everything out in my head. So every word I pretty much like sound out in my head to myself. But I guess people who don't have an internal monologue, you probably sight read and probably read more quickly. I'm a slow reader. Cindy Motes. Hello, Cindy.
Been a minute.
It's been a minute. It says, hello, all. I'm feeling human again. Been under the weather for the past few weeks. Yeah, we haven't seen you in a while. Marianne says, minimum of 3 weeks in Libby. More if no holds. Oh, that's not bad. 3 weeks isn't bad.
Wait, which one?
Libby.
What about Libby?
I was saying that for me, I don't know if I have enough. I don't know if I read fast enough to be able to use Libby much. Because I'm a slow reader, and they want the books back. But Marion says a minimum of 3 weeks, at least 3 weeks.
If you pick an unpopular title, then you can renew it.
Yeah, that's what she said. More if there are no holds.
But I've been screwed that way.
Oh yeah.
Because I've been like almost finished, and it runs out, and then it's like, oh, your expected time is 8 months.
Oh no.
Or maybe not that dramatic, but
right,
still.
Yeah. Norma says, I tried Libby and my library didn't have the books. Oh no. Mary Jane says, glad you're better, Cindy. I don't know if it was those books. Just in general didn't have. Maybe the gourmet ones. What are the gourmet ones about?
Gourmet.
I'm
assuming.
The gourmet detective series.
I'm assuming there's murder.
There's murder, and
probably poison.
There's lots of good food being cooked.
I'm okay with that. That sounds great.
Right?
My favorite part. I wanted to start a blog back in the blog times. Meals from books.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
And so, because we did that we read, I know we're not supposed to talk about this dude now, but we read Ocean at the End of the Lane.
It was a good book too.
And the food descriptions were so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then that Hunger Games, she talked about the lamb stew with plums. I was like,
I wonder what that's about. Norma says, Kindle just had $3.99 deals on 1 to 4 bundled together, so I bought it. That's a good deal. $3.99 for 4 books?
Sometimes you can, if you follow the author on social media, they announce when their books go on sale.
Oh, that's good too.
Because I follow a couple people who are very prolific, and then it would take all of my Audible credits for the next 500 years to finish all their books. So,
Mary said the longest I had to wait is around 6 months. That is a long time, though.
I mean, I'm sure she had other stuff to read.
So Norma says, a gourmet chef travels to interesting locations and events and solves murders.
Yep.
Yep.
Is it cozy mystery or is it sexy time mystery?
Cozy or sexy time?
I like the cozy because sometimes they don't, they do stuff in them, but they don't
announce it.
I go into graphic detail about all
when I walk
things.
into the room.
Of course.
Of course. Norma says it's a cozy.
Oh, good.
Nice.
I like cozy.
Teresa says Libby in New York is 2 weeks, but you can renew for another 2 weeks. I guess everybody's probably a little different, right? Donna says, I have to actually hold a book in my hands. I tried Kindle and I just couldn't. Donna, I was that way. I had a Nook, the very first Nook that ever came out, and I just could not get used to it. I liked the book, but now I have a Kindle, and I have found that it's lighter than books. It's easier to hold in bed, and you don't have to keep wrestling holding the pages open, which is a thing in bed that makes me a little bit wild when I have to, you have to hold them open. But it doesn't help that I read laying down and not sitting up. I'm laying down, laying to the side, the book keeps falling. So the Kindle is nice, I will say, even though
I like a book.
We all know where the Kindle comes from, but I do like it.
Some of the books I can't get though.
In a real book?
Yeah, that one enameling book is only available on Kindle.
Yeah.
So that is the way.
That is the way. But yeah,
I was going to print it out, but it says specifically on the first page, don't do that. I said, she'll never know.
Never know. Yeah, that is a weird thing to do for a book that you want to use in a workspace
Like
to
a
make it
craft.
like, who's going to take their iPad into by the kiln with the molten glass? That's not probably not a good idea.
Maybe people are more careful.
Maybe, but I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
So who's watching?
We've got a lot of people. We got 18 people watching.
Cool. What are you doing?
We're talking about books.
Oh, Miriam's watching.
They were. I don't know if they are.
I met her at Snow Farm.
Nice. It's not saying anyone's still on there.
She was the one who does the she used to do the student organ, like concierge or whatever they call it.
Mm.
And so we talked a lot.
Nice. Marian says, of course I had other things to read.
Of course.
Vicky says, I have 2 libraries in Libby, so I can usually get the books I want. That's nice.
Smart. I feel like I have regret that I gave up my New York library card. Because I used the library. One of the first things I do whenever I move somewhere is get a library card.
He does. He does. I never had a New York library card.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
When we first moved there, me and Sheila had, well, it was not the first time I lived there, but we had like no money. And so like no internet. So we have to go to the library to use a computer.
Dale says, I follow Val McDermott and she will post when some of hers go on sale for 99 cents. But being in the UK, I can't always purchase them.
They have like weird it's
because when you buy the electronic books, the ebooks,
they don't always have rights.
You are buying a license. You're not buying the book. They specifically say that now. I noticed they changed some of their verbiage to, you are purchasing a license to this product that can be revoked.
Yeah, and they do.
Yeah, so you could spend $13, $14 on a license and not have anything. That's why I still like a physical book. It's harder to, I'll admit now, it's harder to read them, but they're yours at least. So that is a thing.
With that also, we were trying to watch a show, and they only play it in the UK.
Yep, the Great Pottery Throwdown.
Not just that one. There's another one.
There's a lot of them.
We tried to watch this show, and it was the drag queens. I was like, "Why are you showing me this advertisements for this show?
You can't even watch it.
You can't even watch it."
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, if you want to watch it, you have to like download a VPN.
Yeah, change your location
And I was like, I don't know if I want to watch it that hard.
Right. Yeah, that's like, if it doesn't come on the BBC app, we don't get it from over there. Norma says, I use Nook, Kindle app on my iPad, and real books. I can do any. I just love to read.
I like to listen to books mostly now, and especially some of the books I'm listening to that I don't really want to. That may sound bad, but like they're just like one and done. So like potato chips. Like I don't want to have like a dedicated. Well, I do actually want to have a dedicated potato chip library. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like I collect craft books because I think it's important to support craft books. You know, and I also want to have them.
Well, still, you're using your credits, and those are, I mean, they're not inexpensive. I mean, you know, you're spending money on them still.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily want to have like, you know,
take up the space.
Yeah, because if I did that, if I had a copy,
they just sit and gather dust.
If I had a copy of every book that I have listened to,
we need another house. Thousands of them. We need another house.
I mean, we're running out of room now.
Donna says, I've been reading books since I was in grammar school. I haven't read in bed. I can't read in bed anymore due to my arthritic knees. That's hard. Let's see here.
Why can't you read in the bed with the knees?
Arthritic knees?
Are you balancing the book on your knees or something?
Yeah, why is that?
Or are you like laying? I don't know. I'm trying to picture it.
Maybe it's harder to sit up.
Oh.
maybe.
Well, you don't sit up. You lay in the bed.
I lay and either hold it up or I set it on a pillow beside me and prop it up. And I can just tap to change the page, which is nice. I read about 5 to 6 books a week, says Teresa.
Holy smokes.
That's a lot of books. I'm not a fast reader. I could not get through.
I go through, if I'm on a maker kick, I go through that many. Because they're about 8 hours a book-ish. And then...
Every day.
That's how much, sometimes more.
Yeah.
But lately, I also have been reading these sometimes really long books.
Yeah.
And those ones, no.
Yeah.
We thought about re-upping the book club, but the problem is that I'm traveling so much this year.
You're away too much.
That I would feel so guilty to start it and have all these people read all the books and then not be able to meet.
Actually meet and discuss them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not that it's like it's bad to learn.
To read, but yeah. Marion says, our city library is free. I think our library is free, right?
Of course.
Yeah, it's a free library.
Do you have to pay? Where's the library you have to pay? Maybe if it's like a specialized like medical library.
Yeah. Normally libraries here are free. Normally. Andrew, getting a library card is the first thing I always do too, says Norma.
I get before I get my driver's license.
Vicky says, I don't have room for any more physical books. I refuse to buy a 4th bookcase. I think my floors would collapse.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be moving the thing maybe tomorrow.
Doing what?
Are you going to the shop tomorrow?
I don't know. I was saying I doubt it because if it's supposed to get as bad as it says, it's at 1 o'clock and it's like I'd be there for like an hour before I had to turn around and come back.
So maybe we will get a chance to move the bookcase. I don't know. We'll see because I have a meeting with my mentor tomorrow.
Oh, do you?
I also haven't done anything with my life this week. So I have to like make something real fast. So that it looks like I actually am a good student.
Good student. You made all those enamel pieces.
Yeah, whatever. I need to make
great work.
They're like, huh? Nah. I'm just being hard on myself.
Yes, he is.
You know what it is? Like that. I like to I want my mentor to be impressed with me.
He likes to be teacher's pet.
Of course.
Of course.
That's the way.
Norma says, oh yeah, and I do Audible too, but mostly while driving for travel. Suzanne says, hello everyone. Late now, take care. Late now, take care. Are you leaving us? You just joining us? What's happening? Andrew, you do great work, says Suzanne.
Thanks. Try hard.
Marion says, no, some towns have a fee. Huh.
In Canada?
In Canada?
Usually in the U.S. it's free.
Vicky says, that's terrible, Marianne. We should encourage reading. Yeah.
Well,
I don't think I've ever come up with a library here that had a fee.
Who knows what's going to happen in the next few years.
Yes, we may. Anyway. Oh, no, you guys take care. Snow. Yeah, we're going to have ice tomorrow from 1 p.m. until, what was it, 7 a.m. or something the next morning?
Basically, whenever I have to travel.
I was going to say, you said you're leaving tomorrow.
And
it's going to be an ice storm.
Great. Just like the last time. Something to look forward to, y'all. I think I'll be fine.
Oh.
And I was planning to leave later, like in the nighttime maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So I may have to get up real early on Sunday morning. Because I have to be there at 4 p.m.
4 p.m. on Sunday.
Uh-huh. Let's check in.
Has anyone read the Goldie series by Diane Mott Davidson?
Sounds familiar.
Marianne says, drive safe, Andrew.
Thanks.
Yeah. We're up to 20 people watching. Nice. Thank you for hanging out with us.
The Bead Kiki.
The Bead Kiki. We're hanging out pretty chill Kiki tonight, talking
No,
about books
I
instead of
know.
beads. But
People like this. What kind
what
of
is?
Kiki is
I know.
this?
I said I wish we could get some music going,
No music
but
for you.
no music for us. But what are y'all listening to music? Are you watching something TV right now? Suzanne says, no, not my type of series. What is the Goldie series? I don't know what that is.
The murder.
Murder. We haven't listened to our murder series in a while.
Jenna De Leon.
Yeah.
I done forgot everybody except Gertie and
Gertie and
Ida.
Idabelle. Norma says, I read something by Diane Mott Davidson years ago, but can't remember what.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so.
Did he ever tell you about the time we got an Airbnb?
Oh, we've told them.
And then so
Some
we
of y'all
got
know.
an Airbnb
Yeah,
in
we did.
Providence, and the guy was super nice. He's
Super
a yogi
nice.
person.
Yeah.
And LGBT.
And he was a ceramicist.
Mm-hmm. Super cool guy.
Yeah.
And we were mostly at the conference, so we didn't really spend that much time getting to know him.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of time.
And the one room, it didn't really have a lock because it was kind of its own kind of suite.
Yeah.
And it was the middle of the night, and we heard this, and I was like, "What is happening?" And
Yeah,
I'm like,
and it repeated.
Is that an
It repeated a number of
invitation
times.
of the times
Yeah, we're like, is that the bat signal or something?
to go down for free lunch?
And no.
And it's apparently a deep breathing exercise that you can do to release stress
Yeah.
and anxiety and help with heart health.
See, I should do it more often.
I know. I was like,
I actually often do this before I go live. We do this when you're looking at we will start soon. I'm back here doing the breathing exercises. But yeah, it is one of those things that I read about this, and if you ever notice when an animal is stressed, a lot of times after the stress is over, they shake, and that whole physical shaking helps you to relieve stress. It's actually an anxiety reducer and stress reducer. And that's why animals do it after they've been stressed. If something's chasing them, or you'll see them, then they shake, or like dogs when they're being chased, or when they finally are able to calm down, you'll see them shake. And that's why.
is that why Idabelle shakes when she goes outside?
Probably. She's
so cute.
Yeah, it is. And so sometimes now I shake, and it actually helps.
I don't think you should practice that.
Why?
You already twitch a lot when you're
This is to help get rid of it. It's supposed to help. And then the breathing, that whole sound and the noise and the vibrations help too. Suzanne got my tattoo, she said.
How was it?
How was it? Did it come out good? Reading Sylvia Moreno Garcia.
Oh, is it the Gods of the Jade or whatever?
Oh, there's somebody new, it looks like it. Kim Maslansky. Kim Maslansky. Hello, Kim. Thanks for joining us. Says, is she the author that gives recipes?
For the gourmet book?
I don't know.
Some of them do. They have like a fiction book, and then in the back there's like the recipes of the things they made.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. Suzanne says yogic breath. Yogic breath. Yeah.
But when you don't know,
it sounds
like something else.
Dubious.
Sus.
Sus, as the kids say.
Used to say 10 years ago.
Right.
6 to 10 years ago.
As the young adults say.
I don't think they still say that, do they?
I don't know. We still say things from our time period.
You know what they do though is like there's this thing where they talk about like the slang of the youth, and I feel like by the time they decode it, it's already changed.
Yeah, it's changed already. By the time the parents can use it in a sentence, It's too late.
There's this teacher that I follow. I don't actually follow him. His videos just show up all the time in my timeline. And it's that Dambreg, Mr. Dambreg. I don't know his first name.
I don't know.
But anyways, he's like a runner, and then he's like a middle school teacher.
I don't know that one.
And he talks about like what his middle schoolers, and they like constantly make fun of him and stuff, and about his clothes and about the way he says stuff. And so he purposely like messes with them by using like
slang
words wrong.
Oh, words wrong.
And like Riz, he's talking about, he used an example of how he used it wrong, and the kids were all like exasperated. And then at one point he's like making up spelling bee words, and people were like, they're like screaming. It's like so painful.
That's funny. Marion says lots of foodie mysteries also include recipes.
Yeah, I like that.
Teresa says gourmet caterer that caters to different people and finds murder, missing people, etc. They list the recipes at the end.
I don't want to hire them. It's like Angela Lansbury. You're not invited.
Not invited.
No.
Kim says I enjoyed her books. Yes.
What's her face? What's her character's name?
Who?
Murder, She Wrote.
I don't actually know. I probably do know, but it's been so long.
Name it.
Name it.
Who is Angela Lansbury's character in Murder, She Wrote?
Suzanne says no, the beautiful ones.
Is that the murder? I don't like it. I got this one book.
That's the Sylvia Moreno Garcia.
In the first book the first chapter of this book is all about this detailed rape scene. I said skip,
oh no,
delete,
no, thank you.
Ask for my credit back.
Hey Anna is here. Says, oh, I love talk about mysteries. Jessica Fletcher.
Oh, who said
Mrs.
that?
Fletcher. Teresa said Mrs. Fletcher. Marianne says Jessica Fletcher. Anna says Jessica Fletcher.
Who was the first one?
The first one, Mrs. Fletcher, was Teresa.
All right. Well, since you got that, how about what color you like? Pick a color.
Pick a color, Teresa. Pick a color. Any color. Yeah, so we're talking books on the bead time.
The Bead Kiki.
The Bead Kiki, we're having a book talk. That's okay. We like books.
Kiki.
The book Kiki. Pink, says Teresa.
Oh, that's what I was grabbing. How about you get this strand?
Oh, getting a prize.
For Jessica Fletcher. She's not invited.
Never invite her.
That's like that Rosemary and Thyme in that thing. You remember them?
Yep. I like that.
That's what you won.
This is what you've won. So we'll put that in a little baggie for you.
And that's like the rhodonite. It says rhodonite with quartz. I've never seen that.
No.
It's like real pale rhodonite.
Teresa says, yay.
Good job. It seems dark in here.
I know. I was thinking that too. It's a little chilly too. Thank goodness that heater kicked on. I've been cold all day. I've not been able to get warm today.
Well, that's your own fault.
Is it?
You slept in the cold room. So
Is it?
Cold start.
Got the cold start to the day. Yeah, Anna says rosemary and thyme.
Yeah, not invited.
Not invited.
Sorry.
No.
They're always discovering bodies somehow. No.
Wherever they go, whoever they stay with ends up dying.
I know. I was like, y'all got a reputation. But I do think they should bring that series back.
We never finished watching it all, did we?
Yes, we did.
Did we?
There wasn't that many of them.
I thought we'd stopped halfway or something.
Unless there's more. They came out with more, and then they didn't tell anybody.
Didn't tell anybody. I don't remember watching them all.
Flip it around already. Let's
all
go.
right. I've been waiting on you.
Why are you waiting for me? You can always have fun without me.
No.
We're going to have a whole week without me.
I know.
Get ready, y'all. You know what? I loaded him up So
Hopefully, if it gets here.
it'll be fine. Don't worry.
You know me. Worry is my middle, first, and last name.
No, it's not. Your name is William.
Worry McWorryson.
Nope. Skip.
Skip.
Delete.
Delete. All right, let's get this color right here. Yeah, even this seems dark down here. What is going on today? Let me clean my lens. One moment. Make sure our lens is clear. I hear mixes being made.
What?
R&T is a great series. Gonna go now. Need a nap to warm up.
How you warm up?
How you warm up in a nap? Doesn't that make you
want
colder?
This and this?
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Or
Or
this and this.
ooh, no, I think the other one. Have a great night, everyone. This is Marianne. You too, Marianne. Thanks for hanging out and chit-chatting.
How cold is it?
How cold are you?
We turned on the beads to avoid temptation.
I know. Specifically avoiding temptation now. That's okay. I get it. I get it. Am I showing these?
Yeah, I made them.
I know you did. Well, I don't even have numbers for tonight.
We'll get it together.
Get it together, William.
Don't stop having too much fun. Don't get it together, William.
Get it together, William. That's going to be the new saying. Don't worry about it, William. Get it together, William.
This is basically a paragraph.
Just everything that's going to be said to me all the time. We're going to call these U lots. Why you?
Why you?
Why you?
Have to get it together.
Why you have to get it together? How much are these going to be, Andrew?
That many?
What?
Or this many?
I was thinking that many.
Maybe this many.
Okay, that's a dang good deal.
So I showed you how to make these, but these are a little bit more fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Marianne says, naps make me warm. It's about 9, but a bit of a wind chill. Ooh, that's cold. Michelle is here. Hello, Michelle.
Howdy. How's your husband?
Yeah, how's he doing? Amanda says, we'll have a nice storm starting tomorrow night. I can feel it getting colder. We're getting a nice storm starting tomorrow afternoon. Top left seems darker than normal. Shadows. I know. Because I don't have the light on.
There you go.
There you go, William. All right. Huh? I kind of like it. You don't like it? I like it. I did think they were greener than blue, but
yeah, it changed.
In that bag, they look green.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well. All right. Anyway, why you won?
Why you won?
Are these snakes? Should have given a disclaimer, warning. Warning, snakes are coming up.
We don't need to do that for everything.
Suzanne says, unfortunately, we have the Super Bowl this weekend.
Unfortunately, you don't like it?
I'm going to have a lot of people. So this is the first snake.
Is it always there? No,
it changes. YU1, first snake in this series. Snakes, says Anna.
No, some people don't like it, but oh well.
These are cute snakes, though. They're cute. They're really well detailed.
But also not.
But also not.
Because I'm trying to get away from making stuff too realistic. I want things to be more the gestural form. Gestural
forms. Do we have bags? This is the question.
Of course.
I guess I have some bags here.
Don't worry about it, William.
I do worry about it. They are really nice, says Anna.
I should make a note to say that polymer is relatively fragile time.
Fragile time.
You know, it's sturdy in some ways, but also not. So if you dropping stuff on the floor, expect it to get broke. We had the girls came in the shop and they dropped one.
Yep.
and they got horrified. And in my mind, I'm like, whatever. But they're
Well, I had to, they came in and they've had this. Sometimes their energy is off lately because they've been fighting with each other, and they come in and they come in screaming at each other.
get out.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, this energy in this store is good energy. You can't bring your bad energy in here. But they were pretty good this time, but they were a little bit rambunctious. They were a little bit high energy running around, and they were looking at those, and they really liked them. And then she knocked one off of that tree, and um, it fell on its tongue. It was one of the Krampuses. It fell on its tongue onto the glass below, and it broke, snapped right off. And she was like, you could see the fear in her eyes. She's like, do you want me to pay you for it? They had like $3. They're like, here, you can have this. And I'm like, don't worry about it.
You should make them work.
I know, but I don't
gonna go in there and say, I heard you broke some.
I heard you broke my stuff.
And then we're gonna play sweep the floor.
You're gonna mop the floor. We're gonna play mop the floor with all the mud coming in. You both involved in it. Yeah, no, they were horrified.
It's
and
probably good we don't have kids. Like, whatever you want, honey.
Y2 is so cool, says Donna. This one has sold. Thank you so much. Somebody likes it.
Thanks.
So they can be fragile.
I mean, within reason, right?
Yeah.
So these are designed for ornament. I know I saw somebody make it into a pendant. That's the risk you're taking, right?
Yeah.
That's not designed for that.
It's not designed for that, but if you want to do it,
if you want to try it,
that's your choice.
You bought it. You can do whatever you want with it. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You start wrestling on the concrete.
Don't wrestle on the concrete. The tail's going to break off. Yes.
Maybe not the tail, actually the head.
But this is YU3, $24. One of each of these available, of course. Norma says, but the puppy bowl with kitten halftime on Animal Planet is super cute.
I don't know what that is.
They do the puppy bowl every year during the Super Bowl.
Oh, is that to adopt the children?
Adopt the puppies.
How about kittens?
There's the kitten halftime.
Why did they get
I've never actually watched it. I've only seen snippets of it.
How come they don't get full time?
Full time. They get the halftime show. So that's YU3.
I guess I do like the halftime better than the actual
Super Bowl, right? Just
we
flows.
went to the Super Bowl party once. I had no interest at all.
Did I go to that?
No.
I was gonna say I don't remember that.
It was in Tucson.
Oh.
But all right, well, that's nice.
Thanks, but no thanks.
I went.
I'll just hang out and have some drinks.
Like, so let's look at the bead. What'd y'all get today? That's basically what I did. The person they grit their teeth when they saw that. They're like, I've been working all day. I don't want to look at any more beads. So you can tell that's not a beater. That's somebody who just sells beads.
Right. They don't actually work with them.
That dude, he was so pissed.
Suzanne says the snakes came out super cool.
Thanks.
Anna says they are all adoptable animals and super cute. This is YU4. Meant to be ornaments.
I guess if you did like silk through the tail part on some of the loopy-loops, and then maybe they could dangle from its little thing in the mouth, like it's hanging down. That could work.
Do this
like
way.
A little apple. Not to get all biblical. But I think that would be cute then. What do you think?
Yeah, why not? What do y'all think?
You think that's no good?
I don't know. If it were me, I'd probably try it as a pendant, but you didn't hear me say that because they're ornaments, right?
The Kaiser plot against his beloved.
Plot against.
I'm excited to work with Charity Hall this week.
And what are you learning?
Enamel painting.
Enamel painting.
She's mostly doing kinetic sculptures right now. But
Kinetic sculptures.
Bugs. All her stuff is bugs.
Karen Bracken Penley joined us. Thank you for joining us on Instagram over there. If you're still there, please say hi. Anybody who joined in recently, please say hi.
I made these ones try to make them look friendly.
Suzanne says, I wear my jewelry too hard to try it as a pendant.
Some of them would work better than others. The ones that's more like a straight loop.
Like that one, you could probably do silk through like that.
Do a lark side knot.
But yeah, I'm not. I don't wear a lot, but I'm not really hard on my stuff when I do wear it. So I would probably give it a try. For $24.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Once it's yours, you can do whatever you want.
One of the people, they made it into a car ornament.
Oh, like from the rear view?
Rearview mirror. I said, I don't know about that, but okay.
That I feel like would be harder than me wearing it.
And maybe they drive different than us.
Maybe they do. It's actually illegal here in Pennsylvania to do that.
Well,
even though people do it. Even though people do it anyway.
You your own person.
You your own person.
And I support and love you for who you are.
That's right. YU6. $24.
Where's all this stuff?
Susan just joined us. Says, hello, AG Beat fam. I fell asleep. I almost fell asleep driving home today.
Don't do that.
I had the heat on because I was so cold today. I put the heat on blast in the van, and I was getting sleepy eyes coming down the mountain.
You need to clean my car out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to go on a trip. You know how that's the ritual.
That's the ritual. I got to get the bags of pellets out for sure.
Correct. Well, maybe it's good we close tomorrow.
Yeah. So, Bobby joined us again. Says, just joined. I am at work.
Where you work?
Where you work?
Tax accountant.
Oh, is that? See?
Tax accountant? Something. Tax office? Income tax? Something tax.
Susan. Oh, yes, I fell asleep. Yeah. So that is YU6. And we have one more to show you. So if you've been waiting to see them all before choosing.
I made some stuff, and I was like, why did I make this?
Bobby says, yes, tax accountant.
I made those little faces with the hats.
Yeah, you have not known what to do with them since you started.
And I'm like,
You keep. I was wondering if I was going to see any of those up here today or not.
Maybe over the weekend. I don't know.
You're not going to be here. What do you mean?
No, tonight it's getting longer and longer.
And this is the last one, YU7. YU7. These are polymer clay snakes made by Andrew. He showed a demo on how to create these.
A simpler version.
A simpler version on one of his lives. On a Wednesday, probably.
Do you like the polymer demos, or do you want? You just don't. You just hate that.
You just hate it. Do y'all just hate that? All those polymer demos.
Those free polymer demos.
Those free polymer demos.
Because if you like those, maybe I'll do more.
This is YU7.
If you don't like it, oh, did you get this?
I got some, but I'll take more.
Those are bigger.
All right. Those are the snakes. Those, anything that doesn't sell will be showing. That came out pretty good. I like that. Oops. There's too many up there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How many we got here?
Now played the game. Find the needle. Oh, here it is. William was good with that. Find the needle with your foot.
With my foot. Ever since I was young. I'll never forget. We did a full, like, total home deep cleaning when I was young. We would do that every so often, but this was like serious deep cleaning. And what did I just do with my Sharpie? Is that what I did? Yeah. And I was walking out of the bathroom in the evening after that full deep cleaning we did, and right up into the middle of my foot went a needle.
Ooh. I felt that in my sphincter.
Yeah, it went right straight up in, and oops, I didn't put the banner up for how to claim.
I'm not trying to be gross or anything.
No, sometimes that happens, right?
The feeling.
I get that. Yeah, whenever like I see somebody getting really hurt, and it's like, ugh! It's like that pit of your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and I was pretty young, and literally the needle was like this long, and it went halfway into my foot.
Was it embroidery needle?
I don't know. It was a sewing needle of some sort. I don't even know why we had it, because we didn't. My mom didn't, like, no one used a needle. So I don't know where the needle even came from.
That's the one you need to give a warning on.
This is a luxury bead blend from Andrew. Let me show you more. You will receive one bag of these for $12. There are 8 of them available at $12 each. And I literally, when it went in my foot, I couldn't talk. Like, I was trying to tell my parents there's a needle in my foot, and I just was so in shock because it freaked me out because I was young. And they came and they pulled it out, and it was fine. But yeah, it was such a and ever since then, now I can find needles with my feet. Apparently,
You got the magnet.
You got the magnet in my feet. Let me open one of these up for y'all to see too.
Do y'all like the mixers? Seemed like people liked them last night.
Yeah.
This one has S word in it, y'all. In little red, little bicons. I know some of y'all like that flavor.
The little and the bigger ones, or just the little, both of them?
Yeah.
So these are whoa.
This
25
cents to 50 cents a piece.
25 cents. I just threw one on the floor.
Well, find it with your foot.
Find it with my foot. So these are S word crystal. Crystal.
How's your day at work today?
I was talking a little bit about that. It was my friend Nancy came in, and it was good to talk with her. And then I was talking about I did a lot of reels. I recorded some stuff for reels, and showed some of those pins we make, the little button pins that we have up there.
You need to get that going.
I know, I gotta get more of those going. More. More is more. I want to put them in the online store, I think, but I don't know.
Maybe we'll have a thing where we'll post the designs on our Facebook page, and then people can vote for the ones that get to live.
They get to live.
You know, like the ones that go into production. Because if we have to make to order, that defeats the purpose.
No, I wasn't going to make to order. I was just going to make them and post them.
I know, but
because we get those.
Our people.
Yeah, we get those printed, so we don't have access to print on demand anyway.
So there.
So there, everybody. So these are really cool. I love these fiber optic square-ish beads.
Which ones?
These ones.
Those are called cat's eye.
Cat's eye.
Synthetic.
Synthetic. They look like the fiber optic beads.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Anna says, I'm the worst at dropping those tiny crystals on the floor. I don't know, Anna. I could probably give you a run for your money on being the worst. You see me most of the time here. Michelle says, really nice mix. Susan says, my hubs uses my crafty room to meditate. He is always finding beads on the floor.
And be like, you need to be focusing on the inner, not the outer.
Oh, my. Andrew's got a little something for everyone tonight. Got a little something for everyone tonight. Look at these green.
Zing.
Zing.
No, that's called marital problem.
Right. Don't cause problems, Andrew.
I know. I'd be like, dear Allegory Gallery, I did not appreciate the marital advice during tonight's live event.
Please refrain. Please refrain in the future from dishing out marital advice. Lovely color mix, says Susan. I think these are really nice. So this is YU8. There are now 6. Why you ate the last bit of food. There are now 6 of them available. 2 of them have sold. Thank you so much. We'll leave those there while I package this one back up. So what else do you want to see? You have anything you want to see tonight? Any requests? We've got ideas what we're going to show, but we're always open to maybe, he says. Sometimes I'm not open. He's like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And it's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to go to their party. Kiki.
They're Kiki. Hey, Anne. I was wondering if you're going to hang out with us tonight. Thanks for joining us.
How's Daniel Tiger?
Yeah, how's Daniel Tiger doing? Oh. Sorry, everybody. I'm thinking hard by putting these back in the bag. So we didn't go through food tonight. What everybody eat tonight?
Nothing.
Nothing yet. We have leftovers. The food Andrew made last night was so good. Made those noodles with the pasta sauce.
Basically like vegetarian hamburger helper.
It was good because I love a hamburger helper.
No hamburger.
But it did have that kind of throwback to that. It was super good.
It's called black beans.
Black beans. But we got some faux meat tonight. Oh, there's another one in there too. And we're gonna add to it.
It's like the fishes and the loaves. How come I'm all biblical now?
What's happening? Just set them there.
I have to how you call it? Camouflage.
Camouflage. Right. Ann said he's doing well. We had a vet appointment today. He lost 4 ounces. That's good.
Oh, good. A little tum-tum.
Susan wants red and pink beads. Red and pink beads. Somebody's thinking about the Valentine's, but it's getting close.
You're going to have to ship it on a rocket ship.
I know. I think even if I ship tomorrow, that'd be not enough time. Ann says, I got a package from AG that I'm opening while I'm watching. I got my shadow play pieces. I love them.
Oh, good. Good to hear.
Good to hear. Let's see. YU9? YU9. How many of these are there?
8, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 8. This is a really nice one. Get ready, y'all. I am partial to this one. Anna says, blue is always a favorite color to work with. Look at this. Ooh, I love this. This is like that. I don't know. Also, it is perfect timing. I'm going to my parents' house tomorrow, and my mom is my framer, so I can take them. Okay. Nice.
Oh, somebody wanted kyanite char.
Synchronicity.
Boop, boop, boop.
Look at
How are
these.
your parents doing?
Oops, I should put the paper up. YU9, everybody. YU9. If you'd like to claim, send us an email with YU9, for example, in the subject line, and hit send. Send it to info@allegorygallery.com. We just sold a YU9. We sold another YU8. Thank you so much. Ann says they are doing well. Thanks for asking. Everybody's back to normal.
How did your sister and brother-in-law go over? I met them one time.
Donna is asking, are these paper beads in the YU9 mix?
Yeah.
They are.
Uganda.
Ugandan paper beads. Let me dump out one of these. Look at this beautiful variety of beads. You got some jaspers in there, you got some glass, you got some... Look at that, those are beautiful. You got the Ugandan paper beads. This is just one of the bags as an example of what you might get if you order YU9. Ann says, my sister and brother-in-law were there, and my dad went to stay with them before we knew he was sick too, but they never got it. Yay.
Okay.
Look at that one in there. Look at, oh, I like that bead. I don't know what that bead is, but
Where did you get it from work?
yeah, where did it come from?
You're pretty or the butt.
Donna says, that's what I thought. I have a necklace made in the Dominican Republic that's made from paper beads.
Oh, nice. You know, that's something that you see a lot of people. They do the like for tourist jewelry and stuff because it's something that people can make without a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So that is YU9. I'm actually going to put this away and I'm going to open another bag to show you because this is, I want to see what this one bead is. Me specifically. I think it's beautiful. So there are 8 of these available. They're $12 each. You can claim them by sending us an email to info@allegorygallery.com with the YU9 in the subject line. If you are new, please, please, please be sure to send us your shipping address with your email and your real name. It's always good to have your name on the package.
And your fake name too, if it's not.
If we have to match things up.
Because sometimes we're like, who is this?
Who is this person?
Somebody recently ordered and we had no clue who it was.
It's true.
And we had to play 20 questions.
Don't make us do that.
No, I have other stuff to do than scrubbing through the live looking for context clues.
Right. It might have come from work. A bunch of people had it there while I was gone. I also remember some guy hacking up a lung on the bus. I'm masked, but it's not perfect.
Yeah.
Sold another YU9. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, we're glad everyone is okay. Look at this one. This is the bead I was looking at. Look how beautiful that is. That's my kind of thing. Drilled through the top. But look at all the other gorgeous beads in here as well. All different assortments. Look at this little, look at that little thing.
Is it a little fish?
No, it's a little puppy or a pig.
There's some interesting things I put in.
Look how cute that is. Look how cute that is. Look at this flower. Of course, the jaspers. Look at this interesting bead right here. How that's cut. Check glass. Just such a cool mix. Piggly Wiggly. Look at this one. Ooh, 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 look at that drop. This is a very random assortment. I like this bag a lot. I would be hoping to get this bag right here.
You can't pick.
You don't get to pick, though. You do not get to pick. Sorry, everybody.
What are you doing? You're lining up yourself for...
I know, you do not get to pick. This is not... No choice in the matter. You get to choose the lot number, and I pick the bag for you.
You get to choose the flavor.
Yes.
But not the dish.
Not the dish. Look
That
at that.
doesn't make sense.
It does make sense.
Does it?
100% makes sense. What do you mean doesn't make sense?
Am I talking?
Yeah,
It made sense?
it made sense.
Good.
You picked the You pick the flavor, but you don't get to pick the dish that's made with that flavor.
We watched this show, and she was saying in Peebles.
In Peebles, they say.
Mm-hmm.
That probably makes no sense to anyone else, though, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're watching that show.
Like what?
What? What's that have to do with anything tonight?
Correct. Exactly.
Exactly. Exactly so.
Exactamundo.
Exactamundo.
So, is anybody else trying to learn another language?
Is anyone else trying to learn another language?
William caught up. That's not surprising.
It's not surprising.
No.
Oh, here we didn't even go over the food people were eating. Spaghetti and vegan meatballs for
good.
Susan. Cheese and broccoli quiche for Suzanne.
Sounds great.
That sounds delicious. That probably was an expensive dish nowadays.
What? Oh, quiche?
Quiche with the eggs. Let's see. I'm still trying to decide what to eat, says Norma. It was going to be a veggie spaghetti, but I don't have the energy to make it. Probably just a sandwich. I did buy more bread for peanut butter and jelly because sometimes that's just all I've got the energy to make, especially in the morning time. Susan says, not necessarily for Valentine's. I just like those colors. Teal beads too. And let's see here. Those paper beads, we asked that. Stay with them. Dominican Republic, Piggly Wiggly. Teresa says, whatever bag you receive, the beads will be beautiful.
What is it?
Whatever bag you receive, the beads will be beautiful, says Teresa.
Thank you. I
Thank you.
appreciate your vote of confidence.
And Teresa also says, I am learning Spanish and Portuguese.
How are you learning?
Are you on Duolingo? Are you our friend on Duolingo yet? You got something else for me yet?
I'm working on
You're
things.
working on things? I didn't know if I could take these away yet.
I mean, we can also show something else in between.
In between, yes. Let me get a bigger bag for these.
This one?
Maybe that'll work, yeah. Michelle just had a cheeseburger and part of a small chocolate shake from Foster Freeze. It was my special treat my son bought us.
Okay.
We got on the way home from the doctor's appointment. Did you say how your husband was doing? Did I miss that comment? How's he doing? I know we asked earlier, but maybe the comments jumped. Maybe she doesn't want to tell. That's all right, too. You can ignore us. No, I mean that. You can always ignore us if we ask questions that are too personal. No, don't, he says. No, don't. Why you?
And
10.
You can adjust the prices on these.
You can adjust the prices.
Let's give them a deal.
Okay, so this one was 20. What are we taking it down to?
16.
16. You know who this one's from?
Stacy.
Is it Stacy?
Stacy.
Stacy Louise?
I like her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she lives in the same state and we never see her.
I know. So this is a pendant by our friend Stacy Louise Smith. Polymer clay. Was $20, now $16. Oh, I didn't get out the ruler. Let's get out the ruler. He's doing much better, she says. Good. Glad to hear that. Let's measure this one in inches for you since it's a little long. This is about 1 5/8 inches by 7/8 of an inch. YU10. One available. Artisan made polymer clay bead. Trilobite, says Suzanne. Yep. Trilobite, little trilobite looking bead. $16. One of them available. YU10. YU11. Terry says, no, I'm not. I'm using Pimsleur. Oh, I do like a Pimsleur too. My mom and I tried to learn Japanese using Pimsleur. And she got pretty far, and then she hit a point. And when she hit that wall, that was that. She just could not get herself past it. $42 was this bead. How much are we charging?
Which one is it? Maybe 32.
I was gonna say just that. Let's give him a real good deal.
I don't even know if she still makes beads.
Who is this?
Janaea. Y'all remember her? She had the dreadlocks.
Oh, wow, yeah. I haven't thought about her in a while.
I don't think she's my friend on the internet anymore.
This is Lamport Glass by Janaea. Was $42. Ocean Urchin Egg. That's a tongue twister. Ocean Urchin Egg.
Uh-huh. Do what?
Ocean Urchin Egg.
That's what that's called.
That's
I was like, are y'all talking about dinner still?
Dinner still?
So that's different.
Teresa says, my brother bought me a year membership. Yeah, I have some of the old ones when you had to buy them. And I have a
CD.
bunch of the Pimsleur.
He uploaded it to his library.
Yeah, I have that one is, no, that is Pimsleur. No, I had Rosetta Stone. I had a bunch of Rosetta Stones. The Pimsleur, yeah, I had in German. And every once in a while, when Siri can't connect to the internet and it plays my local library, I get German vocab words.
Mm-hmm. And that's not my favorite.
No, it's not my favorite either because I'm far along.
Why are you listening to this?
I got that when I was studying German, and it helped for a little bit. Janaea is not too active on Facebook anymore, says Anna.
I don't know what ever happened to her.
Anne says, I see her once in a while on Instagram. This is YU11, one available.
You know, I never know what happens sometimes. Like one day I'm friends with somebody, and then next minute I'm not. So
yeah.
And sometimes people like, remember that time we had that feud? And I'm like, no.
No. Did you just make up that feud in your head?
No, I don't know. I was like, what did I do?
I did not know we were in a feud. This was...
Yeah, this one person told me that we've been in feud for years. And I was like, who
has the energy for that?
It was kind of embarrassing because I did not really know
how much
that was.
On that one.
That's a Patty Cahill bead. Let's do 40.
Okay.
And I was like, do what?
I should write the names on these so that I know them for next time if I need to.
Hopefully not next time. Hopefully it'll be all adopted.
So far, not. But hopefully, this one.
I get it. They're a little bit more spendy.
Yeah, these are spendy, but this one, it's a beautiful.
But you can see the price. On some of it.
This was $60, taking it down to $40 for y'all. Look at the amount of work in that bead. YU12, that's a special bead there. Was 60, now 40 for you all on the live. If this goes on the website, it's going back up. It goes back up to the 60, y'all. We give you special prices. If you're just tuning in and you don't watch us often, we give you all special prices here from time to time. Most of the time, actually. Huh? Pretty much every day, yes. And those prices usually last for about a week, sometimes shorter when we say that they only last tonight or tomorrow. But we give you usually about a week to be able to claim, and then things go back either into our stash, or they go to the website, or they go on the Facebook timeline, or in our D-Stash group. So YU12 special price, $40. One available. Patty Cahill Lamport Glass. Susan says, love the colors on YU12. Yeah, these green and blue.
I think also because they're matte, they get They show up more.
Yeah. Ann says, did you say who YU12 is? Yeah, just said it. Thanks. Yeah, Patty Cahill. Patty Cahill. And YU12 has sold. Thank you so much. That's a seller. All right. What do we got, Andrew? YU13.
You're out of those.
I'm out of those. Moving on up.
Moment, please.
Uno momento, por favor. Per favore.
Per favore.
Per favore. I don't know how to say one moment yet in Italian.
Uno.
Is it
Momento.
un or uno? I haven't learned the numbers very well. The due,
And tre.
tre, and
How about? Oh, I love these beads.
what you got there?
Oh, these are great. I love them.
He's like, next. He's like, maybe I'll keep them.
I don't know if I was thinking about it.
I could tell he's looking very lovingly at them.
Rapid fire decisions right now.
He's making a little bit of eyes at these.
You know, I collect that lamp work.
I know. You want to do 9 on that?
Yeah, you can't get any more than that. Because those ones I think were more, like a lot more.
Yeah. Lampwork glass. A lot of 3 beads. Look at those. Andrew loves the bumpy beads.
Yes, I do.
Makes the little monsters out of them.
I just love them. You know, the reason why I think I like them so much is because I tried to make them when I first started trying to make lamp art.
They're not easy, right?
You know, it takes a skill, a steady hand.
Especially when you've got multiple colors like these.
You have to do it in layers.
There's like the white and then the green translucent on top. And they all have to be perfect on each other. Dabbing that hot rod on there.
Not easy.
Not easy. YU13, $9. Do you know who these are?
Which ones? It's on the cover of a book.
It's on the cover of a book.
I want to say Carol something. I could be making that up.
It says, don't quote me on that one.
It's on the cover of a book. So if you look at Lampwork beads, Lampwork glass beads, on the cover of a book.
It says, you might find it. Maybe. Those have sold. Thank you so much. Okay. Anne says, oh my goodness, the heart pendant with eyes Andrew made. So good in person.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot that was coming to you too. These, I don't think we can go lower than 12 on those either. It's pretty.
I'm glad you like the things I make.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. I think there are still some of those available.
The heart?
I don't know if it's the heart or the...
No, I only made one.
Huh?
The heart with the face?
With the eyes. The tall hearts. With the eyes in them. Those.
That, yeah. That. I thought you were talking about the anthropomorphic one, the one that is a little face.
No, I think that was somebody else got that one.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
Yeah. And got just with the eyes.
Okay, I have a couple more of that.
Yeah, I think there's 2 more of those left. If anybody's interested, hopefully Ann will show it on our timeline, right? Or in the design group. We like when you show what you get.
I mean, if you want to.
If you want to, but it helps us, and sometimes your pictures are much better than mine.
Or
so
it shows it in context.
Or yeah, how you're using it, or these are really pretty, by the way. I'm not talking about these. They kind of speak for themselves, I think, but they are beautiful lampwork glass beads. $12 for the lot of 3. 13.3 by about 10.5 millimeters. YU14. Yeah, but when you show things, it shows them in context. Sometimes your pictures are better. Sometimes it's just a different camera you're using, which helps. different background. Yeah. And if we have more of them, sometimes it helps us sell them.
Which is always appreciated.
Yes.
If I could figure it out, I would do like commissions.
I know, right? What do
Be
they
like,
call that?
Who's my best pimp?
So these were 22.
Um,
I'm gonna do
I could do maybe 18 on it.
18.
The set.
Yeah, that's a good price for a set. Somebody wanted pink, right? Here's some pink.
Is there? That's Maryland
Peraza. I need to write these down in case they don't sell. Hopefully they will.
I think I always get some of them. I get confused because they kind of look the same. Not the same, you know, but
yeah. Just don't know the style
enough.
enough.
Zinke, and she used to make stuff back in the day.
I got a floral kind of paisley heart. I love the feel of it. It's got the subtle gold and the variation of rosy purpley colors. I just hold it in my hand. It feels good, says Anna.
Oh, good.
Susan says, oh, how pretty. This one has already sold. Thank you so much. That's a good deal for $18. You get all 3 beads by Marilyn Peraza, we believe. All right. Why you 16?
I keep thinking you're trying to talk to me.
Why you?
And I'm like, what?
What do you want to do for these?
Let me see them. Let's do maybe 12 on these. These are borosilicate.
Okay.
I don't remember from those. I bought a bunch of stuff. They were these boys. They called them the Boro Boys, and they were set up at the Best Bead Show, and they were all boys, which I thought was dumb. But they called themselves that.
The Boro Boys.
And they were set up at the Best Bead Show and outside the Kino Center. And there's a little tent village of them. And you know, I know this sounds bad, but I would get them all confused because they all kind of looked similar and they were all around the same age.
Look at this. This one I love. These are my 2 favorites in this batch. I don't know. I kind of like this one too because it's got the yellow. I'm into a yellow mood right now. But look at these together. Look how beautiful. YU 16. $12 for the 3 beads. It's only $4 a bead for the borosilicate, which means they're a stronger glass, right?
Mm-hmm. It has more.
It's like your Pyrex, your original Pyrex.
What is it? There's a mineral. Is it borax or borosilicate? So originally there was this thing of silica that was next to this mine, and they made this indestructible glass, which then the Roman emperor had them executed because one of their things is they made money off of glass and when things would break.
Yep. Anna said those would be gorgeous with the opals from yesterday.
Did anybody buy the opals?
They did.
Oh, good.
They bought them in the aftermath, but I'm going to show you what she's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Because look how that brings out
the sing-song.
The sing-song colors. You really start to see the bling in the opals, that hidden bling when you start putting these glass beads with it. It just jumps out. Starts to jump out in those.
Sometimes you need the right accompaniment,
right?
To get the full.
Donna says, wow. Right? Look at that. As soon as you put that bead with that, all those colors that you couldn't see as easily before, they start to come out at you. And says, that's a beautiful combination. Good call, Anna. So if you picked up this strand of opals yesterday, you might want YU16 today. Add a touch of lavender amethyst. That's true, Anna. With that lavender.
Buy him for Bead Pimp of the Month.
Right? Good job. Good job. Bead Pimp of the Month. So YU16 is still available, $12 for that lot of 3 borosilicate beads.
So what is your most fun bead purchase?
Ever?
Ever. What about you, Lana?
I don't know. That's a hard one.
What would be your most fun picking stuff out, maybe?
Most fun picking stuff out. That's so hard because we picked out so many different kinds of things.
Just pick the first one that comes to mind.
You know, oh geez. I really have a good time. I don't know.
You have a really good time with what?
When, like where we got the, what is it? The yellow kyanite that I have, not yellow tourmaline.
Oh. Yeah, that's fun.
I have
He's
a good.
dead now.
I know he passed away. It's sad, but I always had a good time with them, and they're really nice people. But I also love searching through artisan bead trays. Oh, I don't know. That's a hard one. This one was marked 10. Can we go lower? We have to keep it at 10.
Can sell it at 10.
That's what I thought. That's already a low enough price.
Mm-hmm. Is that Hannah?
Oh, YU16 has just sold. Thank you so much. That was that borosilicate.
Okay.
This is 17. This was marked 10. We can't go any lower than that. I don't know who this is.
What's that?
It has it's marked on the back.
Of the signature or the price?
No, just the price like that.
I can't remember.
I don't know who. I mean, a lot of glass makers do that.
Somebody wrote an article about that, and then everybody did it.
So this one, I haven't been giving you sizes on a lot of these. Sorry, everybody. You can always yell in the comments, size question. About 24 millimeters. 25 millimeters, 24, 25 millimeters. YU17. That's a cool little bead. Anne says, I saw a post of yellow sapphires the other day. They were like lemon yellow. I don't know if that's a natural color. I loved them. I had this lampwork bead they would have gone perfectly with. Yellow sapphires, I mean, I guess if they're really, really high end.
Used to be that nobody wanted yellow.
Yeah.
Because everybody only wanted blue. And so, like the white ones and clear ones, they just threw in the trash.
Like the yellow ones I generally see are a little bit ambery. But we
generally don't also shop for
sapphires.
Well,
we do
shop
actually
for sapphires, but not like gem quality. Oh, if anybody is Julie watching?
I don't know. Julie was on her way back, I think.
Because I have not seen my piece yet.
Oh, nobody got a picture of it for you.
I think it just opened today, maybe.
So. How about these?
I could do those for 4 a piece.
4 a piece. There are 2 of them. Do you know who these are by? I don't know.
Blue Heron.
Maybe.
I don't remember. You know what? I bought those discs because
You're going to make the rings.
I went disc crazy. And I bought this and this. Me and Karen Keegan, you got the disc fever.
And then you never made the rings.
I know. And she's passed now.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't get to do it either.
So many people.
She was going to do chains with those discs.
YU18, $4 each. And these are approximately 21 and a half. This one is 21, just about 21 and a half millimeters. YU18, $4 each. 2 of them available.
I hope you don't mind me turning that off.
No, I'm just starting to get a little bit warm myself finally today.
You got warm in the car.
I did get warm in the car. And then I had to go right outside again. How about we do a bead blend in between here? There's only 4 of these. Ooh.
Yesterday we did turquoise and gold, and then today I have turquoise and silver.
YU19, only 4 of them available. Is this blend? Both of the 18s have sold. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So this is the YU19 luxury bead blend with silver and turquoise color. That's a cool blend. That's got some cool beads in there. Something interesting. Purdy, says Anna. Look at those freshwater pearls in there. I didn't even notice those in the first ones I picked up. Every time you notice something different, pick up a different bag, you notice something different. Vintage freshwater pearls. YU19. One of these is sold. There's 3 of them still available for now. The turquoise and gold sold completely out real quick yesterday. We'll see if this one hangs around or not. You want me to open one of these, y'all? Want me to dish it out? We just sold another one of these. If I wait much longer, I won't have to because they'll be sold out. As I slowly pour them. So here they are. Looks like these Amazonite chips and dyed halite. Dyed halite. These look like little turquoise rounds down here, these little babies. Anna says, that's the great thing about your mixes. They're like a treasure chest.
Yeah, I try to make it so there's something new. Well,
look at these.
Maybe not new is not the right word, but you always find something.
Look how nice these pearls are in here.
I put some really good ones in.
Those are some nice looking pearls. Good color. Look at how beautiful. That kind of satiny pearl. Ooh, those are nice. All different. We've got some glass in here.
I'm like, oh, well, the mix needs it.
The mix needs it. And of course, all these different silver colored beads. Look at these interesting offset. Like, look how these are offset like that. Those are cool. Making noise over there. Look at those.
Yeah,
So this is just one of the bags that you might receive if you order YU19. There are still 2 of them available. 2 of them have sold.
Thank you.
All right. Ooh, I like this. I like these tubes. These are ceramic. It looks like ceramic tube beads. Look how pretty those are. Anyway, all right. Ooh, look at these too. I don't think I showed them. Look at these. Look at these. These are vintage plastic.
No, they're not.
What are those?
That's glass.
Is it glass?
I think so.
Satiny matte glass.
Check.
Check.
I believe.
Check. Sounds like Andrew's waiting in the bead, says Anna.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. All right, let me leave these up here while I put these back in their little, back in the bag.
Has anybody seen any good movies?
What have we've just been watching The Paradise. We were gonna watch a Moana too, but then it was to rent. And we were like, we buy enough TV. We don't need to spend money on more. Anybody else been watching anything good? TV. I know we talked about this the other night. TV, movies, anything?
Did we talk about it?
Well, we were talking about the movie we watched.
Oh, people were talking about British shows.
British shows.
Is Dale watching tonight?
Dale, are you out there still?
Is she working tonight?
Yeah.
She's working back to back.
Yeah, I think she was out there. I don't know if she's still out there or not. What are y'all doing? What are y'all watching? What's going on? Give us some good suggestions. What should we watch tonight? Paradise. We gotta finish that.
Because our thing's almost done.
I know. We're running out of time.
There's a show called Naked Market, and I kind of like it.
Kind of.
I do like it, but I do that kind of all day anyways. Like, I feel like researching ways for us to do better in business. So it's kind of like, it feels like work a little bit.
I also feel like it's a little surface. Like,
I don't think they go deep into their things well.
No, I think it would be better if they went a little deeper, had fewer people on each episode. I would find that more interesting. I think maybe other people wouldn't though.
We'll see.
We'll see. We won't see. They're not going to do it. They're going to change. We'll do our own show. We'll do our own show like that.
I don't think people want their finances. But some of them, they're like, I made $9,000 this month, and they're like, doing what?
Doing what?
The OnlyFans. Because the one dude, he made these like kind of rickety looking stands, and he was talking about how he made $9,000. I was like, doing what?
All right.
To talk smack about somebody's work.
I know. What are you doing?
And let me just say, they did not look of this sturdy nature. And he made that stuff so slow. And he like hemming and hawing about the angles of the wood.
I know.
And I was like, "How you gonna finish that? You spent 6 hours on that one thing. How are you making 9,000?
4 each.
Let's do them 3 each.
3 each it is. Anne says, I feel like I mentioned The Last Rifleman with Pierce Brosnan. I watched it on Canopy, free streaming through my library.
What is Canopy?
Free streaming through her library.
I don't think we have that.
Canopy with a K, Kanopy. I've never heard of that. That's a new one to me. Anne says, I also like the TV show Will Trent on Hulu. We gave up our Hulu a while ago.
But we can watch it through Disney.
Sometimes.
You can watch everything through
Can
Disney.
you? I thought we had to have a extra subscription for some things.
Yeah.
Because we gave up our Hulu.
You know which one we never finished? Is that Shogun.
Nope, we did not.
You know, okay, so abandoned shows.
Abandoned shows.
Shogun, and we liked it, but at one point it got just a little bit.
Well,
it was
completely subtitled
and kind of dark. Like sometimes when the show is filmed dark, then I get where
these are about 11.5 millimeters, and they have a nice large hole. These little rings, about 5mm hole, $3 each. 2 of them available.
Halo, we abandoned that.
Boy, I don't even remember. I do remember Shogun though. That was a pretty good show. We got to where there was like that landslide or that, and then
picking them people out,
and then we kind of gave up on it.
And it won a bunch of awards this year, I think.
Ann says, check out if your library has Canopy. Lots of places have it. My sister's girlfriend has it through her work as a professor.
Oh no. We didn't finish Halo, and part of that is because of sound.
Oh, that's right.
They played the background sound and I was like, is it our TV? And we tried to watch it on his laptop, and it was the same thing.
Yeah.
They made the background sounds of like them walking across grates and stuff louder than their talk.
Yeah. So there was a bad sound mixing, I think.
And they just got so loud, and it would hurt my ears.
So these are similar to the orange ones, but in blue, $3 each. 2 of them available. YU21.
I get that you're wearing this mechanical suit. We know it. We can see it.
We can see it. We don't need to hear every detail of it.
Squeak and bump of your suit.
Norma says, I have Canopy too. It's also a good place to find foreign movies if you want to practice your language skills.
Oh, maybe.
I have to check that out.
I need to learn some more first. Though I was watching something and I kind of picked up on some of it.
Good.
I mean, it took a while.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Boy, I'm really dropping the beads tonight.
And then what else did we watch in the day?
I love these beads.
The Manny. That one was actually pretty good.
The what?
Manny.
Oh, the Manny. That show. Yeah, I like that show. Here, what do you want to do? You want to do
River? We don't watch that.
You want to do 6 on each of these?
Is there? Huh?
I forget who they're by. We had some long ones that were like that too.
Mm-hmm.
They have that
$4 each.
$4 each. I love these ones.
And then what else we watched? I'm abandoned. You know which one that I really want to finish is Interview with the Vampire Season 2. Our AMC ran out, and so we didn't re-up it. But I like the first season.
This is YU22. These little rondelles. 16.8.
Get AMC.
We'll see. 17.2. I love the edges on this. It's like that stone. Almost look like stone on the edges.
Don't be jealous of them, man.
Don't be jealous. Jealous of the beads? What?
No, of the Interview with the Vampire people.
Because you want to watch them?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, William. We didn't have our don't worry about it drinking game.
They'll be drunk.
How much on those?
I don't know, 3. The last ones were 3?
Last ones are 4.
Oh, then this one can be 3 apiece.
3 apiece. Anna says, yes, Norma, I was impressed with their choices. I had no idea our library had it. Mikal Threets had a post about digital users of libraries and mentioned it on Instagram. I don't know who that is. I'm probably butchering the name too. YU23 are these kind of bone-colored lampwork glass beads.
Is Cheryl watching tonight?
Cheryl popped in and went back out.
Oh.
These are 12 millimeter by
the mixes.
12 millimeter. I know. I think that's why some of these mixes haven't sold out. She's not here tonight. YU23.
She tend to like the mixes.
Yeah. Okay. YU23. 2 of those. Whoa, whoa!
Thank goodness they didn't bust.
Oh, yeah. Thank goodness. YU24. These are going to be the same as the other ones, $4 each.
And then anything else good watching?
Yeah, what else is everybody? Nobody's watching anything? Everybody's just reading. Not a lot of book talk. YU24 are these larger bone color rondelles. More like saucers, maybe. 16.7 millimeters approximately by 17 millimeters. YU24. Everybody's liking this. It's too plain, this lamp work. Poor little things.
Yeah, your little homely thing. Do the mix then.
I'm going to do the mix right now. This is a nice mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here.
You just called that the deep plain in the thing.
2, I did. 3.
Sometimes you want
4,
the extra,
5,
and sometimes you don't.
6,
you want it.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. 11. YU25. 11 of these available. This blue silvery pearl. Look at the pearls in there. And it says, we like lamp work, just need to see our options. YU25 just sold one of these so far. Susan says, thanks to Anne for the canopy recommendation. Need to check this out.
Yeah.
And said, I'd started The Diplomat on Netflix a while ago and recently went back to finish it. I finished both seasons. It was quite exciting. I'm glad there will be a season 3.
Was that the one with Felicity?
The Diplomat. I don't remember that. Look at the pearls in this one, though. Oh,
Carrie,
oh.
is it Carrie Ann Russell's Felicity? You know she got the curly hair?
And says
chopped it
yes.
off and then the show got canceled?
And says yes. Look at some of these. Look at the abalone in there.
They played the Madonna soundtrack by Nonstop, The Power of Goodbye.
Oh, I do love that song.
Well, they embraced it on that show.
They embraced it on that show.
I don't know if that's the one she shaved her head to. She actually shaved her head. She was cut real short, and then people they had this thing where they just like stopped watching it.
Stopped watching. Okay, I'm gonna dump one of these out for y'all. Anne says yes to Felicity. You sold another YU25. Thank you so much.
I wonder where some of those people went. Like, you know, on those shows that are like that. Like, what happened to them?
What happened to them?
The one, he's in stuff still. No. Is that who it is? Her RA?
Look how beautiful these abalone are.
And then that one, he was in that Underworld series. Remember the vampires and the werewolves?
Oh, I think I like that show.
Those are the movies.
Movies?
And then they edited, I think they killed them all. And then they were like, oh wow.
These beautiful pearls. Michelle says that's an ocean mix. Looks like it, right? Oceany. Got the pearls in there. Got the abalone. Look at these beautiful pearls. Are these turquoise chips or dyed howlite?
And the ones are, let me see, that some of this, that's the howlite.
That's the howlite.
March turquoise.
A little bit of both in there. Glass drops, vintage check. Look at that. Anne says, if I got suddenly famous after the show ended, I would disappear for a while. I hate people looking at me, and no one is even looking at me. Yeah, you know, it'd be tempting if you got famous real fast and made a lot of money just to disappear after.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you had money and
right.
then and you're, you know, fulfilled in other ways.
Right. Teresa just watched The Night Agent.
What's that?
And said, The Night Agent is on my list. Did you like it? These are so These are so pretty. So we've got originally 11 of these. We have 9 of them still available. Luxury Bead Blends by Andrew. I'll start putting this one away. First, I need a drink. This heat is making me thirsty again. Teresa did like it.
Mm.
The Night Agent. There's so many different shows on anymore. I can't even keep track. It used to be you had like 3 stations and you knew what was going on. Huh?
I don't want the 3 stations business anymore.
No.
In some ways, it's nice that everybody watched the same thing.
Yeah, you could really talk about it.
But then I also, some of the stuff that I like is more obscure.
Mm-hmm.
So, I generally do not get a lot of stuff like water cooler talk.
Sorry, everybody, putting beads back. Trying to anyway. I've been bouncing all around.
Let's do some strands or something.
Strands would be good. Move on to some strands.
I'm gonna do all kinds of random.
Whoa. Of course, you just want to go running around in this little dish. Get back here. All right. Okay. I'm watching The Recruit now, says Teresa.
What's that?
What is that about? The Recruit.
I noticed a lot of like really big time actors are doing these like shows.
Yeah, it seems to be where things are heading because you got the big time people doing it. And if they're doing it, there must be a reason. Anne says that's a show I like on Hulu, but it's also on a network channel called High Potential. I like that.
What?
Oh, there is a show I like on Hulu, but it's also on a network channel called High Potential. I like that. High Potential. What's that about? What are all these shows about? Tell us what they're about. I've never heard of High Potential either. Okay, pack those away real quick. Put those over here. I'm setting up my lot numbers. Oh, I left one out. Come back here. I asked people to say what they're about, but then I can't tell you what any of the shows are about that I'm watching because I never remember.
Well, let me tell you, The Paradise is about.
That one I do remember. We've watched enough of that one so far.
But they're kind of getting on my nerves.
Yeah. How much for this? What is this?
That's just crystal.
Crystal?
But it's nice.
It is. How much?
What do you think?
I don't know. $6? 7? 6? 6? Really good deal?
You do 6.
Anne said it's about this woman who is highly intelligent but has ADD, etc., and has trouble holding a job. She ends up getting recruited to work with a detective. Oh, maybe I did see something about that.
I thought I would be good at being a detective.
I bet you would. You detect all the show's endings before they happen.
Well, I don't usually tell it.
Oh, no? No, you don't? You're right. That's you holding back?
That's me holding back.
Oh, he's like, William, you know how this is going to end? He says, I bet that person, first episode, I bet that person did it.
The first, few people are on the show. The first opening credits.
He's like, that person did it. He's usually right, too. He says, you want to know why? I'm like, no, I didn't want to know who or why or what or how. 2.5 millimeters.
Sometimes they
Strand of crystal.
do Trixie.
It's about a 12-inch strand.
We were watching one, and I knew that one he did something, but he wasn't the murderer.
Let's see. The recruit is a new lawyer who joins the CIA and gets thrown into a case of espionage. This one just sold. Thank you so much. Whoops, I gotta make more papers. Where are my scissors at?
You're done. Yeah.
He's not gonna hand them to me. Just they're here. They're here. He's being funny tonight, y'all.
It's the Bead Kiki.
So funny, the Bead Kiki today.
I hate the Bead Kiki. No.
No. I
love
like the Bead Kiki. Says you will love the Bead Kiki.
I don't know what the Bead Kiki is, but we love it.
Right? Yeah, what exactly?
What differentiates us from
I know from all our other lives. We're talking about books and food and movies and TV shows.
Pretty much that's our life.
I know. And what we're making. What are we making? What are y'all making?
Mixes.
Andrew's making mixes. Y'all been working on projects lately? Oh, Sandra's here. Hello, Sandra. Thanks for joining. Says, happy Friday, y'all. YU27. What do we got here? A little bit of tourmaline. How much you want on this strand of tourmaline?
What do you think?
I don't know. I think, what, 18?
Let's do 10.
10? All right. I'm just doing what Andrew says tonight.
Well, that's a change.
I was waiting for whatever comment was going to come my way.
He purposely said that.
YU
He's like one of them kids
27.
That they said don't push the button, and then they're going to push the button
Gently.
and look at you while they do it.
Tourmaline, rounds.
You like Idabelle. You say don't do that, and then she goes and
she does it looking at you.
Uh-huh.
She does do that.
You don't know your own daughter?
I do know my own daughter. Look at that one right there. That one's nice. Has the green with the black in there. That's a nice tourmaline. Better late than never, says Sandra. Yeah. It's never too late to come hang out. 4.2 millimeters, 4.4, 4.5, somewhere in there. $10 for that strand, and that is a 14-inch strand. Ann says, I haven't worked on a dang thing, but I had an idea for one of the things I got in my box today, so we'll see if it works soon. That strand has sold. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Michelle says, I'm going to try to learn that knotting tool this weekend.
Which one is that?
I don't know. What knotting tool did you get? Did you post it? I didn't see if you posted it, I don't think.
I've been in... What happened today? I kind of had a headache today.
Yeah, you were going to go up to the cottage, but I don't think you made it, did you?
No. I wasn't feeling good.
I haven't checked the heater up there. I hope it's not having issues.
Well, we'll find out.
How much for this?
$4.
$4. This is a strand of glass.
Check.
Vintage check glass. I got it with a bunch of stuff we bought on Facebook. Oh, that stuff. Yeah. I remember you getting all that.
Oh, that's good.
I remember that. Vintage check glass. Susan says, I've worked on some earrings, a couple of bracelets, a pendant, and have another project coming together on my bead board.
Okay.
That's awesome. This is a 12-inch strand.
Somebody was talking about how they watch our lives and they just like make stuff during the lives. And it's
yeah,
like
Cheryl was doing that.
They're not alone. They don't feel like they're sitting by themselves.
That's why I like the work with us that we were doing. These are, 5.5 to 6 millimeter vintage check, and that has sold. $4 sold.
Little miss.
You hear her?
Somebody.
Oh, Anna says, found my pyrite beads I've been looking for.
Oh.
It's always good to find something you've been looking for.
What was lost now is found.
Right. YU29. What is this one? You want that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. It's gonna be $2.50 each. Let me see how many we've got here. Did someone ask for green kyanite?
In those little daggerty things.
Let me see how many we've got.
I'm trying.
He's trying to find stuff. Green kyanite, shard daggers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. They are $2.50 each. Green kyanite. This one has a little bit of blue still in it. It's green and blue.
And it's got the clear in it too.
Yeah. And then these are mostly green kyanite. They're drilled across the tops. You don't get to pick. I'll pick for you. But look at these. Beautiful. Beautiful green kyanite.
Have you seen Laura Belkin or anything?
She was in the other day, but I haven't seen her again. YU28 and says, reminds me of my sister's rosary when we were little kids. Rosaries are what made me fall in love with beads. Nice. Nice. Someone just sent in YU28 times 4, but this is 29. So I think you meant that one. So please check your email, your sent email, if you just sent an email in. Sandra asked for green kyanite rounds. We haven't found those yet. Someone asked for the green kyanite shards, I think. Let me see, what are we doing here? Michelle says, I have a plan to make something special, so I need to learn how to use it. LOL.
That's good.
Good. Look at that. I love this one. It's so good. It looks a little dirty, but nice. It looks like it would be crusty if it.
Oh, here you go.
Right, Anna. It looks like it would be crusty if it weren't so polished.
So not crusty.
So not crusty at all. And it says rustic little pyrite are on my list of beads I need for total requests. Rustic little pyrites.
How little is little?
Little is little. Let's see here.
Well, here's crusty and pyrite, but it's not beads.
Ooh.
Just show it. Boy, that's make my nose.
That is dirty. Look at those little pyrite. Those are like golden pyrites. Like you just see pyrite. You wonder why they call it fool's gold. But look at that one. That one you know why. That one you know why. Look at these. These must be old.
They're dusty.
They are dusty. Look how dusty they are. Whew, that dust is just falling off.
Into my nose.
Anna said, yes, they are beautiful. I bought a strand. What did I bought a strand of?
Oh, then you're not needed then. Or you want more?
I made a necklace today for a birthday gift next week, says Norma, and I'm trying to figure out what to make for another birthday. Anna says, I asked for the rough kyanite.
Oh, rough kyanite.
Oh, there. Laura Belkin. You are making my insomniac heart so happy. People still hopping at 10. That's right. We are. We are.
I was like, this is the sleep time?
Well, I just sold all of these.
Okay.
So thank you so much. And it says fool's gold beautiful. I'm looking for like 5 to 7 millimeter pieces.
Okay.
Whew, I can even smell that.
I know, it has that metallic.
It's very metallic. Wow.
You wonder why I'm snorkeling.
I know. That's like, I touched And I touched it, so
Oh, good luck.
I know.
Don't lick your finger.
Here, take that back. Take it away. Let's see, where are we at here? Why are you 30? Why are you 30? Why are you 30? What is this? What do we got here? How much you want on those?
I don't know. Before you ask what stone it is,
He's like, I don't know.
Maybe $3 each.
3 each. $3 each. 3 of them available. Laura says, I don't know when sleep time is anymore as I go to bed at 4 to 5 a.m. We're pretty much on the same schedule. I go to bed a little bit before that because I sometimes have to get up early. Try not to get too out of whack. Look at these. I don't know what kind of stone that is. Don't ask. It's pretty in the peach. And it's got a nice big hole. That would be a good layering pendant. Dangle something in front of it. Let's see here. Anne says, Anna, I buy the little pyrite rounds or facet rounds every time I see them, then hoard them. But little rustic nugget beads would be fabulous.
I've had them. Oh, she said she bought them from us.
Okay, let's see here. Got a corrected email, thank you. I figured that's what you wanted. I just needed it in my email for my own purposes so that I remembered. YU31? What is this? Oh, how much for this little point?
$3.
That's really good. I was going to say $6. $3. This is a rose quartz point pendant. You know that's a good price for that. It's a pendant drilled that way. Rose quartz. This is a big one too. About 1.5 inches, but it's narrow. It's nice. By about 3/8 of an inch. And I said, yes, I did buy them from you. Mixed random rough chunks. Andrew remembers. Sometimes.
It doesn't hurt that she just said she bought it.
Right? Oh, YU31 sold out real quick. That one's already sold. Thank you so much. Somebody knew that was a good deal. Those points are usually more than that. YU32. Are they selling together?
I think you should sell it by the piece.
By the piece? How much by the piece?
So these are sterling silver. They're Indian. I could do maybe 6 a piece.
6 each. 3 of these available. Sterling silver, Indian.
India, like India, Indian.
Yeah.
And then those ones, I think, are the CZ. Wait, no.
Peridot?
Peridot. The other ones are CZs.
Okay. Peridot, sterling silver head pins.
These are from the 90s, y'all.
From the 90s, from India. How cool are those? Boy, the work to set those in a head pin.
And then sell it for $6.
And then sell it for $6. I would never do that. That's not worth it. But you get it from us here. Sterling silver head pins with set peridot crystals. YU32. $6 each. 3 of them available. That's a deal. Those are exceptional. YU33. Same price on these ones?
Yeah.
$6 each. 3 of these available. Come on. My hands are so dried out. These are CZs. Cubic
Wouldn't it be funny if
zirconia.
they were diamonds?
Real diamonds, and he's selling them for $6 each. That's some chunky diamonds. Look how beautiful those are. Set in sterling silver head pins. How cool are those? I hope you're seeing these on camera okay. We just sold all 3 of the 32s. Actually, we sold them twice. Sorry, we've only got 3. Oh, wait. We've got another set of 3. Oh no, it was the peridot. These ones, these are different because these have the, wait. This one is the same as those. So that makes 4 of these. So I have 4 of these if everybody. YU33s. The peridots are what sold out twice.
No.
So there are 4 of these available in the cubic zirconia at YU33, $6 each. 4 of them available. Those are really sparkly. I like cubic zirconia because it's so sparkly. And then what are these?
These are pliers.
I don't see. I thought you had them the other night. Down there. I could be wrong. Let me look. Okay. So these ones are cubic zirconia. They have the extra little granulations on top.
Yep.
I learned a word. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. And this is YU34. YU34. $6 each. And there are 8 of them.
When I look at these, I can almost smell the Bath and Body Works.
What is it? Huh?
From the 90s.
Oh.
Isn't that or Body Shop?
Body Shop.
And they did the tea rose.
Look at these sparkle. And I love these little granulations on the top. The extra silver. Should have charged more for that, right? There's technically more silver in that piece. YU34, $6 each. Cubic zirconia head pins in sterling silver. Let's see, we sold 2 of the 433s. Thank you so much. Oh, gotta find bags long enough for these. Okay, there you go. This is garnet?
Yeah.
YU35.
Anybody listening to anything good?
Listening to anything? I said we were listening to Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. I've been playing that on repeat.
Good.
And then YU35.
Tallulah loves it.
Yes, she does.
We were making them dance, and she
Garnet.
was into it and purring
She
so
was
hard.
purring so loud. And she was dancing and watching the TV and talking to the TV.
Mm-hmm.
These are garnets set in sterling silver head pins with the granulation on top, all sterling. 2 of these available, $6 each for the garnet. I highly doubt these are going to last the evening.
Somebody's looking for garnets.
Somebody's looking for garnets, and these are so different and so pretty. They just both sold. Thank you so much. Andrew's finding you the good stuff tonight.
I try to do that every night.
I know, but these are very different. So you got the interesting different stuff. So
That's
none.
Like an excavation.
The 35 sold twice. Sorry, we've only got 2 of those. The 34s. Nobody wants any of the 34s. Those are the CZs with the extra granulation. I thought you'd like those better. I like those better actually than the plain ones. But maybe that's me. Oops. I'm knocking my camera around. All right. Finish those. Let's go back. I've got one thing of lamp work here still. Let's give you a better price on this than what we had. YU36. We had $8 on these each. Let's put them at $6 each. Anne says, I can't get Benson Boone's song out of my head. I mean, I'm not trying very hard. And also Lola Young's song, Messy. I don't know those. Benson Boone.
He's in the things that You're Beautiful real loud.
I know the name, but I can't.
He does the flips on stage.
Oh, yeah?
And wears those jumpsuits that ride up. I don't know how he does it.
Oh, I think I know who that is.
You have a corn mustache?
Yeah, 16.5 millimeters by about 17 on that one. On these lamp glass. These are really pretty. It's kind of this matte clear. YU36. They were $8 each, bringing them down to $6 each for y'all. Listen to the lyrics of Messy, says Anne. Really good. And Laura says Benson Boone also does flips and tricks. All right. YU37. You got anything for me, Andrew?
Of course.
Oh, of course. What do you got here? This is some soda light. How much for the soda light?
Not that price.
I was gonna say that's
High.
That's pretty high.
Half.
14? That's a good price, I think. Yeah, these were originally marked, apparently, $28. But it's soda light, but it's faceted rondelles. And there's some kind of gemmy. Look at that blue. You usually don't see soda light being very gemmy. But this is a vintage strand. Look, that's a lot of gemminess, actually. I see why this was marked higher, actually. Really looking at this, you do not see soda light like this generally anymore.
Some of the stuff that
this is almost like kyanite blue in some areas. That's really nice. And this is a 16-inch strand. And I can't tell if these are slightly graduated. 4 millimeters.
we watched
4 millimeters.
Kitty.
Oh yeah, XOXO. Kitty. That was good. That was cute.
I don't really like her though.
No, I don't either. She reminds me of one of my ex-friends sometimes, and it kind of makes it hard to watch. But I got over it. It was a good show. I liked it. It was good enough. Good enough for easy TV watching.
I like that they bring back some of the old characters.
I don't remember all that stuff, so that's why I didn't realize it was a shoot-off of another show. So Andrew's like, yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about?
The main one though. She's busy. I want to watch the one that she's in, where she
37 just sold. Thank you.
becomes a drug mule.
How much is this one?
I don't know. What's the guide?
$6.
Yeah, we can do it for that. It's really pretty.
It is
when
really
you hold it up in the light, especially. I was like, "Ooh, what's this?
What is this?" It's almost like an appetite. Hopefully, it's not appetite. We're selling it for $6 because that's.
Oh wow! I'm gonna get a treat.
You can get a treat. It is really nice.
But yeah, they brought out Peter Kaczynski.
And these rounds are 4.2, so about 4mm rounds. And this is a 16-inch strand. YU38. This is just really pretty. Look at that color. Look at that color. Love those. Pretty beads, YU38. $6 only for the strand. Get a bag out of here.
Somebody said that they wanted. What's your one again? These.
Susan just said, "Wow." What are we wowing?
Probably those.
Those, the faux appetite.
Aren't they pretty?
I'm gonna call it faux appetite because that's what that looked like to me.
You think this?
Oh, sure. How much for those? Somebody wanted pink.
Whatever you want to do.
I gotta cut these tails though. That makes me. Ooh wee.
Somebody on the Barbie time. There you go.
Yeah, they did. All right. So let's see here. We've got. You think 12 on these?
Sure. Sometimes that stuff can be expensive.
I know. That's what I wasn't sure where to go with these because sometimes it is.
And you're like, do what?
One
time I saw $36 strand. I was like, for huh?
Talk about hot pink. Obviously died, y'all. Obviously died.
It's not from nature's hand.
There's no neon, like neon appetite. There's no neon pink.
You know, there is a pink that is like that. It's called that cacao bow. Something or another.
I don't know what that is.
Cacao bow calcite.
Oh yeah? 12mm.
Real expensive.
That's why I've never seen it.
We have some.
Oh, do we?
Don't worry about it.
How do we have some of that if it's real expensive?
Don't worry about it. Sometimes, when you manifest things, it happens.
Huh. This is 16 inches, 12mm rounds, bright pink. Now I'm going to leave this one up here. And it says, "Wow is right, that pink." Is that glass or stone? This is stone, Mary Jane. And it is.
Mary Jane's watching?
Yeah. I haven't heard from you in a little bit tonight.
How's your tooth?
Did you duck out a little bit or have you been here? Been quiet if you've been here.
Maybe you don't want to ask so much your tooth every time.
I know, right? Reminds you of it. I'm leaving this up here because I want to show you the variation in color. Now these are also a little bit.
That's like when somebody says they want a pink.
These are also smaller. These are 10mm, but we're doing it $12.
Sometimes when somebody's like, "Oh, I want a blue bead," and then I'm like, "What kind?
What
flavor of it?
What flavor? What dish do you want tonight?" Oh, Mary Jane says, "Sorry, I got company." That's all right.
They go home.
Don't be sorry. Did they leave now, though?
You're watching.
You're watching with your company?
You're like, "Let me introduce you to the AGB fan."
Right. And this is the last of these. So you've got the bright, the middle, and the light pink. Whatever you like. Or maybe you want them all. YU39, YU40, YU41. This is 12 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter. 39 has sold. That one's gone. Thank you so much. Let me take it away.
Take it away, folks.
Take it away. My tooth is better. Thank you for asking. I still need to take it out.
Here, slide that one back over here.
What one?
My desk.
Oh, your desk. Your little train.
My away station.
Mary Jane says, I love them all. Well, these two are still available. 40 and 41. Oh, the company left. 40 and 41 are still available. I'm going to pack them up now, though. Andrew's giving me some more stuff over here. Someone beat me to the hot pink. Yep. Just beat you to it. And the 41 is going back in the bag. I just buy all of those and mix and match. That'd be a great mix and match bracelet. Pink Pony Club. You got all the pink.
Did I send you the one of Lucille Ball and they did her to Pink Pony Club?
I don't know. I don't see all your messages all the time. You know that.
Wow.
How much do you want on that?
I can do 6.
6 on that one.
Thanks, Coleman. Hey, did you do this one? Or is that different?
That is, I think, the same as 41. Yeah, there's 2 41s actually, everybody. If somebody said that just wasn't enough one strand, I need 2 strands. Mary Jane says, was the other one 40? So this was 41, and this one was 40. There's 2 of this one now available. Andrew found another strand.
My knee was fighting it.
Yeah. So there's 40 and 41. Yeah, I think you mix and match these together and make a bracelet or that'd be cool. This is a little more peachy pink. The other one's like pink, and then there's that hot pink. That one's already gone too. Oh, 40 is already gone now too. Thank you so much. Pink Pony Club. Barnaby. Okay, this is a rose quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's 5 point? Hexagon? Pentagon? Pentagon. That makes sense. Rose quartz, pentagon. And this is approximately 31 millimeters by 30 millimeters. YU42. Rose quartz. 1 of those available, just the lonesome one. Oh, she doesn't look like she's there. Ruhi was on there.
Oh.
My friend Ruhi was on Instagram, but didn't say anything, so probably just popped on and popped off. Probably busy. I know.
They said, where are you?
Where are you? Why aren't you here?
In Tucson. I've been making deals, y'all.
Yeah, he has. How much are these little baubles?
Maybe, I don't know. This many?
Each or for the pair?
Each.
Each? Yeah, that's good. Look at these. $5 each.
The plastic bauble.
Plastic baubles.
And then they got little crystals inside.
With crystals inside. Look at those. How cool are those? $5 each. They'd be great as a pendant or earrings. They're super light. Super lightweight. Look at that. Love those. YU 43, $5 each. 2 of them available. Oh, yeah. I don't think these are plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are glass, I
Are
think.
they? Whatever.
Whatever. YU 44. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are glass. They sound like glass to me. 43, both of those have sold. Here's 44. Got these ones. These ones are different in that they are clear crystals instead of the other ones were kind of a gray metallic crystal. Whoa! YU 44, clear crystals in there. $5 each, 2 of them available. Now I've got Pink Pony Club, but only that Pink Pony Club. I don't actually know that song well enough. I listened to it a good bit. You think I know it?
You get like me.
I know. All right, YU 45. 1 of these only available with the black crystals.
The dark crystal.
The dark crystals.
I like they made a show, the spin-off or the reboot sequel of The Dark Crystal. I liked it
Oh, yeah?
on Netflix.
YU 45. Did we watch that?
Mm-hmm. Age Resistance. Maybe you have to watch it again.
Maybe have to watch it again, he says. Must have liked it. Ooh, we've got a bead blend coming up. Ooh, that's spring if I've ever seen spring.
Wow.
YU 46.
There's one bead in that mix that was the inspiration for all of it.
5 of these available. YU 46. $12 each.
And there's some good stuff in that.
Bam. 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 Bam bam.
So I had a strand. I was kind of hoarding it for myself, but then I decided to share. And it's those kind of barrel-y tubes, and they're vintage Japanese.
These pink and greens.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, these.
And I'm scared for you to open that because you may not be able to fit it back in.
Yeah, these are packed so full.
I had to shake it.
They're bursting. Yeah.
So there's fiber optic. There's
Yeah, you see the fiber optic?
There's
Peridot.
tree agate.
Tree agate.
There's lots. There's pink opal, rose quartz, rhodonite, vintage African. With them things, those
look, the beaded
vertebraes.
beads. There's a beaded bead in there.
Those are Indonesia.
Wow. Little crystals.
All kinds of stuff in there.
Wow. I love these shells. The glass shell, check glass shell. And pearls.
Oh, and pearls.
Look at that fiber optic pink right there. Very springy colors on 46, says Susan. We've sold 1 of these only. I am surprised that these have not flown off the shelf, so to speak. I thought this would go quick. Look at those fiber optic pink right there, pink and green. Look at them go. Cat's eye beads. YU 46, $12 each only for these luxury bead blends. I need to get all the luxury bead blends from the past few nights and pile them together and take a picture of them and share that.
Busy.
Huh? Yeah, you've been very busy.
And I have
These sell, usually our bead blends sell really well in the online store. I need to get them up there. Oh, we sold, oh, wait, we may not. We sold 3 of these so far. Thank you so much. There's 2 left.
This one I should be playing or juice it up.
Oh, Mary Jane says, oops, William, I think I sent you a claim for YY40 and I just noticed it's Y. That's okay. It's in with everything else. I will just, my eye probably wouldn't even notice. But thank you for letting me know.
I think I should leave it like this or adds a little something. I don't want to make too much, so that's
I know, but I feel like it needs a little something to be different.
Maybe I'll do some.
How much is this little strand? This little baby.
$4.
$4. YU47. YU47. $4. Vintage glass. Ooh, it's got that little AB on it too. The Aurora Borealis. Got all the colors in there. Vintage. Is this vintage check?
Mm-hmm.
Vintage check. And these are. This is an 11-inch strand. A vintage check, kind of rice beads, or kind of 4 millimeters by 5.5. 4 millimeters by 5.5. Oh, wait, 46. That was the bead blend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Sorry, we only have 5. We sold out on that bead blend. Thank you so much.
The pink one?
The pink one.
Pink and green.
Pink and green. This strand is also
Pink
just
and green
sold.
is for spring.
Pink and green is for spring and Easter.
Oh, never really.
Right? But if you got any of those larger pink rounds that we had earlier, they'd be nice to incorporate in there too. Okay, YU48. What do we got down there, Andrew? Anything else? YU48.
How about, does anybody have plans for the weekend? Did you ask that already?
No.
I do.
Andrew's got plans for the weekend. Anybody else have plans for the weekend? My plans for the weekend are to hang out with my cats. That's my plans for the weekend. And do work, obviously, but hang out with the cats is the most important. Because Andrew's abandoning us all. Mm-hmm.
And then work on himself getting a demotion.
Huh?
He was working on himself getting a demotion, though.
Getting a demotion. Oh, poor William.
Well, your mouth. So.
Your mouth. How much for this?
I don't know. What do you think?
8? 10? 12?
5.
5? He went the other way. $5. Susan says, just a meeting tomorrow AM and maybe do some more bead projects. Anne's doing her parents' taxes and helping them order appliances. That's a busy day.
That doesn't sound that fun.
The appliances sound fun. Doing the taxes, that does not sound fun.
Well, maybe they're easy to do because
yeah, maybe.
some people are easy to do.
Ours not easy to do. Don't enjoy that time of the year. This is a 7-inch strand. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these on here. These are dyed. Dyed agate. That's the word. Dyed agate. Anybody else got any plans for the weekend? What y'all up to? What do you get up to, y'all? I'm not very exciting. I'm not the one to ask what I'm getting up to because it's usually work.
I'll leave you a list of stuff to do. Don't worry.
That's all right. Don't worry.
Well,
Don't
just so you
worry.
don't feel like you missed out.
Oh, I won't. Don't worry.
Don't
worry, Andrew.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, Andrew.
Don't
I
worry
don't miss
about
out. I don't. We'll probably be missing you so much. We will barely be able to do anything on that
Well,
list.
guess what?
It'll just remind us of you. And me and the cats will cry gently together.
Yeah, while you're doing this stuff on the list. Good. Perfect.
Why? How much for this? How much for these? These are nice. $5 each. $5 each. 2 of these available. You're just giving them away tonight. These are really nice. I like these a lot. These blue and clear. A little bit of white in there. And these are these kind of puffed out squares. Ann says their taxes are easy. I hate ordering appliances. It's stressful. See, I'd have more fun with that.
Well, you know who to contact if you need somebody to help, and
Right.
William has volunteered.
William has volunteered. I don't know how much I can help. I don't know appliances much anymore, but hey, that'll be fun. Let's see here. Teresa's going to enjoy the snowstorm. Susan says there are so many options and price points with appliances. I tend to go for simple as my poor old brain doesn't always do complicated.
Yeah, some of it is on Wi-Fi, so oh boy. Why do you need to start the stove from far away?
Sandra says, going to storage to access what needs to be moved. I need to get rid of this storage bill. And Ann says, hope it goes well, Sandra. It'll be nice to be done with storage. Yeah, that extra, I can't do the storage, right? That's too much. So
Well,
there's 2 of these.
Somewhere else.
Right. Sandra says, yes, thanks, Ann. It will. It's $160 a month, and it adds up over time. That's for sure.
That's not too bad to me.
That's not too bad, but when you're
saving,
I always think, yeah, if you can save that.
And then you're trying to really push your business too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you got to invest that money somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Mary Jane's planning on starting my spring cleaning early this weekend, but yeah, it's just planning. I don't know if it will get done. That's how I plan spring cleaning too. Ann says, my mom is like me. She just wants the same thing that she has, but it doesn't exist anymore. But we ordered a dishwasher recently and found the next best thing.
That's good.
That is good. Maybelline says, here storage has gone up to $600 a month. No way.
Where do you live?
YU50. Where do you live? I forget.
California.
How much? $4 on these? $5 on these?
$5.
$5 on these? California. Yep.
We'll go expensive. $5.
$5. $5 glass leaves. Vintage glass leaves. $5 for the strand. Aren't those pretty? That strand is approximately about 13 inches. Look at those leaves. They're really pretty. Nice blue glass leaves. Drops. They make really great earrings. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 23 on there. 23 on there. Make 23, well, you can make what? 11 pairs of earrings for $5.
So you can keep one for yourself.
There you go. Make 10 to sell, 1 to keep. Sandra says, wow, $600 a month in Miami. Storage was $800. Of course, I didn't use storage there. Too expensive. Susan says, Teresa, the snow is so pretty when it's falling. Makes everything cozy. I do like when the snow is falling. If I don't gesundheit, if I don't have to go out into it. Then it's super, you can stay in and be cozy inside.
The hot chocolate.
Maybelline says, my sister-in-law just let us know the increase. We need to also move stuff out. It's my mom-in-law's possessions.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's rough. YU51. Nobody's taking us up on this cheaper stuff. Nobody wants it. Nobody at all. Nobody at all. There's, whoa. YU51 is another strand of this dyed agate. It's really pretty, this time in yellow. This time it's in yellow. And again, this is what? This was a 7-inch strand, about a 7-inch strand. Sandra says, guess you have to raise the price, William. I know. Nobody wants it cheap. $18. $18 for this strand. Anybody? That make it better?
Oh. So desirable.
I know, right? Everybody wants to pay more. All right. Okay. I'm not opposed to that. They're like, no, we just don't like the beads, William.
Well,
How much for this one?
7.
7. He's like, that one's 7.
Well, it's crystal.
It is. YU52.
That's how much y'all bought before, huh? And seem to like it. That's
Right.
a different color and a different shape, though.
Yeah. Different than all the ones we've had before. Look at that. Beautiful blue crystal. Look at it shining down on the table. I know you can't see that probably. It's reflecting off the table in the light. I'm not looking forward to going back outside tonight. Gotta run to the cottage. I haven't even checked to see if it's on. Hopefully it's still on.
I don't have that program on
13-inch strand. Yeah, and you didn't go. I thought you were going to go today, but you had a headache. 5.5 millimeter YU52. That one has sold. Thank you so much. See, they do like more higher price.
Okay, everything's double tonight.
Everything's double. We're going to stop slashing and start multiplying.
Well, maybe people are just used to spending more.
True.
I didn't really watch.
Oh, Sandra, this was crystal, but it has sold. You what?
I kind of saw some of the prices of stuff coming out of Tucson. I was like, do what?
Uh-huh. Well, you've been talking to people. Let's see what's happening.
Yeah, but I'm also I'm talking to different people because
people we've worked with for years.
Because I'm still getting deals for y'all, and I don't know how some of these people. I'm like, everybody keeps talking about how expensive everything is. And I was like, yeah, it's expensive, but how come? I don't know. Whatever. You know, it's just the difference, I guess.
YU53. Look at these little pearls. $12 for the strand. Beautiful little pearls. Oh, Michelle just learned my knotting tool, she says. I'm trying it with just thread and check glass pearls.
Oh, good.
Nice. You're doing
it like a knotty do-it-all?
What kind of knotting tool? I haven't seen the knotting tool.
I couldn't tell because you got like a whole big thing of it.
Uh-huh.
Or is it like a tri-horn?
Vintage freshwater pearls. This is a 16-inch strand. Tiny, nice little pearls. 4 millimeters. Yeah, 4 millimeter pearls. Beautiful color. Very rich color. Kind of satiny gold color. YU53. It's called the Bead Knotter, she says.
Is that from Bead Alone?
How much for this? Is that an S word?
Yeah.
How much?
Maybe 8.
I'm going to say probably 8 to 10. Get ready, everybody. Fire Mountain Gems, she says. S word crystal in this. Is this hyacinth? What is this color?
Either the crystal copper or the magma. I can't tell the difference.
This is,
I think crystal copper.
Crystal copper, most likely.
This should be like maybe 15 or 16.
Yeah. This is a heart-shaped S-word crystal pendant. Here it is. Beautiful. Maybelline says, that's great, Michelle. I'm cheap. I just use the Griffin nylon with attached needle. I won't go longer than whatever that length is. Oh, Norma needs to go. I'm having trouble staying awake. She says, good night, everyone.
Nighty-night.
Nighty-night, Norma. Have a good one. Anna says, spicy heart, right? It is spicy. And that has sold. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
People like the S word, right? I'm assuming we're going to 60. People are starting to
fade out.
Fade out. We're down to 9 people hanging out still.
Oh, the Bead Kiki.
The Bead Kiki is
winding down.
Winding down.
Last call.
Last call.
What is it? What number are you on?
I'm on 55 right now. We could stop here. What are these? Are these S word ones?
No. Vintage.
Those are pretty. How much for those?
I can do this for 7.
7 each?
Together.
7 for the pair.
I'm not splitting it up.
$7 for the pair. Vintage crystal?
Mm-hmm. Then get your light out.
Oh, where is my light?
Over there.
Buried right here underneath your table. Excuse me.
Bless you. Is it gone?
No.
It's kind of gone.
A little bit. Not really. Not what I thought.
It's kind of like a pink, right?
Hmm?
It's going a little bit orange.
Yeah, a little bit orange. But not...
The Technicolor.
No, not Technicolor. So these are vintage crystals. Look how pretty those are. Look at that shape. That is stunning. Those are stunning. Get my fingerprints all over them, sorry. But they are beautiful.
You got me in the eye.
Bing, bing. Got blinded by the light. HU55. Those are gorgeous. They would make one gorgeous pair of earrings for only $7. Vintage crystal. I have a feeling those will sell. If they won't, I will make a pair of earrings out of those.
Well, only so many people are watching.
They'll bling bling in the store.
If it doesn't go,
there's still more rewatches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 56. What is this? What is this parakeet?
Right, $1.50.
$1.50. Peruvian ceramic.
I just randomly found that.
50.
Y'all might like that.
55 has sold. Thank you so much.
Which one's 55?
That was the crystal. This is Peruvian ceramic. Hole goes side to side or front to back. Look at that. That is a very ornate Peruvian ceramic.
Just hand painted, y'all.
Hand painted, hand glazed.
Somebody said there's a rumor that that factory's starting back up. But
That's
I
what, yeah.
cannot believe it because with all this stuff going on politically, I don't think that,
Maybe it was going to start back up. I don't know how they could now.
I mean, the person who's doing it is running a business here, so I can't. I don't know. But you know,
YU57.
like who wants their job back after 6 years of
Right.
or however, how many years has it been? 5 years of being closed.
Being closed, yeah.
But somebody said that they were kind of scaling down before the pandemic.
How much for that?
I don't know. Whatever you want.
8.
Sure.
Goldstone. Anybody like the Goldstone?
I like it.
I do too. This is not a natural stone. It is person made, human made. But it is so pretty. And HU57, $8 for this strand. Really nice quality. Sometimes you get it, it's not very blingy. Since this Goldstone is very cool, right? There's a little bit of, I think this is an old rubber band stuck on here, but it comes right off.
You know, sometimes people use it in glass art.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do experiments on enamel.
This is 6mm rounds.
Crush it up.
Crush it up, see what happens. And this is a just about a 16. That'd be about a 16-inch strand, 15 to 16-inch strand. The Goldstone, really pretty. $8, one strand available. YU57. I figured tonight we'd have more people watching longer because it's Friday night, but I think more people watched longer last night.
Probably people then got wore out.
They got worn out. How much for this? Is this green quartz? Green fluorite?
Green fluorite.
Wow, that's good quality. How much? Think. What? Do that again?
Or wait, this.
Huh? Okay. That's around where I was thinking. It's almost, I think that's exactly what I first come to mind. Green fluorite. Look at the quality of those beads. How clear a lot of them are, or have clarity to them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Green fluorite. This is a shorter strand. This is an 8-inch strand. $24. Sandra says, I have that. It's amazing. Okay. Super, super nice. YU58, $24. Let's see. Oh, 46. Oh, no, 46. Sorry, 46 had sold out. Somebody tried to grab 46 again. That was that bead blend. Sorry, it is sold out. This is not. 58, $24. These are approximately 23 millimeters by 16 and a half. Really nice stones in these. If you like fluorite, it's a very good example of it. Okay, do we have a 59? YU59.
When we did this?
We did short. Is that 2 strands or 1?
1.
We did a shorties in that in blue.
What about these?
Well, that's nice. What is that?
Onyx, I think.
Onyx? Those are pretty. Onyx sometimes sells really well. You all like onyx.
Well, somebody wanted some faceted puffed ovals.
How much for this?
What do you think? I was thinking more like.
Oh, all right. $16. I had that at a much higher. Like, not much, but higher. Onyx puffy faceted ovals. I had this at $24, y'all, so.
It probably should be.
That's in the store, it would definitely be. I can see that in a tray mark. $24, no problem. That's classy, it's nice. 16-inch strand. This is approximately 8.5 millimeter by, I'll say 10. Let's say 10. 8.5 millimeter by 10. YU59. Only $16. Andrew's giving you all a good deal on that onyx. And he's got one more mix for you, and we will be at the end of tonight.
I'm trying. I'm packing.
He's packing it up. He's packing it up.
I'm trying to pack them full.
Yeah, you do. I know you do.
I spanked the bottom of it so you can fit more.
He spanks the bottoms so you can fit more. Oh, my back today. And then I got to run up to the cottage tonight. I'm getting a little bit of a headache too. I think it's these lights.
I think
Staring into these lights.
we should probably try to do some work tonight at the cottage. Some enamel work.
Oh.
Maybe. So that my mentor believes in me as a person. He's like, wow. Good luck with that.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Maybe Barnaby can pack a little backpack of activities, a little Game Boy.
I should have taken the other car today. I could have at least started the kiln on the way.
On the way? That'd been like years ago.
Yeah, maybe.
I think I can get a couple more out of this. Boy, I made a lot of this. I hope y'all like it.
Oh, so what else, everybody?
Do a recap of some of the stuff that recently didn't sell.
Oh my. How about we recap some stuff from yesterday?
Okay, whatever you want.
I can do that. We'll recap some of the bead blends, maybe.
Do you have them at hand?
Yeah, they're right down there. Where do you want to recap it today? You want to recap yesterday or today, everybody? What do you think? I know this one we still have more of. If you missed yesterday,
I love that one.
I love this one too. You did make a lot of it. HT4. Right, Susan wants to recap today. All right, I'll go back and do some from today. But I think this one deserves to be seen again. HT4, these are still available. And this one is still available. Some of these. This is the HT3. This was yesterday's. The purple and red, the garnet color, amethyst and garnet colored seed blend. Those we still have some of available. HT4 reminds me of August and September, says Susan. The orange and the green. And that's HT3. So those are still available. Second, that recaps the same. Yeah, because you came in late today. Right? Okay. So let me see, where did I start? All right, let's go back. It's easier for me to recap yesterday's because I have a spreadsheet to look at. But let's see here. So today's started out with snakes. Snakes. And these were Andrew's polymer clay snakes.
I shared a tutorial on how to make a simpler version.
Yeah.
And they're polymer clay, and then they're hand painted. Did any of them sell?
Yes, one of them sold. Number 2. Number 2 sold, so this is 3. YU3. Now the numbers are going up. I have 13 people watching. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. YU4. Remember, these are meant to be ornaments. I think this is my favorite one. I like this one a lot. I like how the tail comes up and wraps around on that one. YU4. YU5. Going through these pretty fast for y'all. Just gonna get into a little bit of this, see what we can get into. YU6. And the last snake, YU7. YU7. Oops. $24 each, handmade, hand created by Andrew. All right. YU8. I think do we sell some of these available? How many of these did we sell? 1, 2, 3. So yeah, YU8 is this bead blend. I love this one. This is YU8. We still have 5 of these available, I think, unless there's some more claims up above. But there's some of these available at least. I'll work it out on the spreadsheet later if you claim more. YU8. And it says they are so cool. The snakes, they are. You did a good job on those. YU9. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's still more YU9s. This one with the Ethiopian paper beads and African beads. Or Ugandan. That's right, Ugandan. And you've got the Jaspers in there, vintage glass. Lots of fun beads in that. YU9. Okay, so that's YU9. Where did YU10 then go? Wow, that lot piled up here. YU9. 10 was the Stacy Louise Smith. I'm going to actually write that on because I didn't earlier.
That one didn't sell.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I know. YU10, Stacy Louise Smith, artisan bead, artisan pendant. So it goes back to front. This little trilobite looking bead. YU11. Is this Janaea? Is that right? Janaea. Janaea lampwork glass, which is an ocean urchin egg. Was $42, which you can see on the tag. We're bringing it down to $32 for you. YU11. Oh, Andrew's got me some beads. How many of them are there?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3. Here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 of these. This is the last one of the night. We can keep recapping if you want. YU60, but you can also replay after this. YU60, $12 each. Look at that. Let me raise this up a little bit. I'm going to dump one of these out for y'all. I'm running out of room up here. Running me out of room. Someone wanted blues. So blue beads are always good, right?
There's blue and green mix.
Blue and green mix. Look at that. Look at that one right there. Look at that in there. All different kinds of fun beads in here. A little bit of purple in there. Beautiful bead mix. YU60, $12 each. Selling a few of these already. Thank you so much.
Do any of them seem light? Like I didn't pull them up.
Huh? I don't know. These feel pretty full.
Because I have 4 beads that look good.
Maybe this one. Pat the bottoms. YU60, $12 each. Ooh, look, even little ones of these. I love these. That's some vintage goodness right there. Thank you.
This one mostly check glass.
Lots of different kind of check glass in there.
And all kinds of stuff in it.
There's some fiber optic blue beads. For those of you who like the mermaid glass, these fiber optics are super cool. Love that. So that's that. YU60, $12 a bag, 14 bags available. All right, y'all. That's going to be it for tonight. Because I've got to run up to the cottage and check the heater and fill up the heater. And then I got to do the spreadsheeting and the sorting. So thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope you had a good night during our Bead Kiki tonight. And we hope that you have an amazing weekend. I might pop in with a D-stash over the weekend. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll see.
I'm trying to get some very expensive sable brushes.
Oh, how fancy.
So if you all want to buy some things from the online store and enter the competition,
yeah, we didn't even talk about the giveaway today.
Then
I need to bring that here so we have it to show.
It's too big.
It is too big.
You just take pictures of it.
There's, yeah, I do have pictures of it, but I don't know if they would. Sometimes this crashes when I load the pictures. I
Mm.
have to load them before. So anyway, thank you all. Do enter. If you didn't see the giveaway, please check our Facebook page for the giveaway information. You can win, or you can enter 4 different ways. You can purchase from the online store. Every purchase in the online store gets you 2 entries. You can share that post that tells you how to enter on your timeline on Facebook. That gives you 1 entry, and you can do that once. You can share a product from our online store. Go into the online store, find a product, share it on your timeline, and tag us so that we can see it.
I
That's
saw somebody trying to show a tag of stuff. They were showing stuff from the online store, but they did not tag us.
Oh, you got to tag us or we won't ever see it.
Unless I randomly come across
right.
it.
So make sure you tag us. And the other way to enter is to write to our P.O. Box 511, Ligonier, Pennsylvania 15658, and let us know you'd like to enter that way. You can send 1 letter for 1 entry. All right. So thank you everybody for hanging out with us. I think I'm losing my voice. So I'm going to go. Have a great weekend and we will see you back here. Well, I will see you back here with a show with Harry Woods Ceramic on Monday. Hope you're looking forward to it. I certainly am. Bye everybody.
See ya.